Yeah.
It's Vlad. Zlad. Z-L-A-D.
And the stream is live.
Gross.
Welcome everybody.
No.
Look at this
No,
Greg.
not the stream. How dare you?
This stream is in America.
In America.
In America.
Supersonic.
America.
No.
Electronic.
No.
Do.
You cannot combine Team America, that Superstar, whatever it is, within America.
Superstar and Electronic Supersonic. That'd be a combo.
Alara doesn't like it.
Okay. Well, is everybody pretty much leveled up, or are we still working on things?
I'm done. Neko, you done leveling? Neko's done.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, I'll be back.
What? Why are you?
I'm ready though.
What?
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm currently
Oopsie.
dead, according to my own character. So,
Well, he thinks he's dead.
yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
He failed his check. He thinks he's dead.
Which is hilarious, actually. I love that.
I was like, you know what? He would think he died because it hurt.
yeah. You get
Now everything's perfect and nice, and he caught a fish on the first try. It's like, all right, everything's too perfect. I had to
You
have
got
died.
you got pushed through the sphincter of reality unwillingly, and like you popped into this idyllic area. Yeah, like what else would you think?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Greg, are you done?
I'll be right back.
I think.
Oh, right there. So I do get another spell.
So,
Excellent.
just a quick reminder, what's going on right now? You folks you've made it to the Crypt of the Hell Riders, and during your investigations and delving into this dungeon, you came across some friendly isn't quite the right word, but some ghosts that had been bound against their will in the crypt. Whether they're ancient spirits bound to this realm by the hateful machinations of Zariel, or some other cause, they were trapped in this area. But while you were investigating, you came across a hidden chamber, within which you found a series of papers inscribed with runes, seemingly written in blood that you burned. And then shortly thereafter, there was a giant noise and a clash and a clangor, and you heard the ominous steps of a being entering the crypt. And to your horror, you found the towering figure of... are you all in the dungeon? I think I moved you guys here.
No.
Yeah, or at least we're. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
are you guys here? Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
we are.
you found the towering form of the 9 foot tall Knight of Death, stalking its way through the dungeon towards you. And upon seeing your ally T-Bagans, it wasn't in your direct field of view, but you heard him scream, and then there with a popping sound, he was gone. So that's where we're at right now. Wait, hang on. Why is Knight like standing right up next to him? I don't remember this.
Didn't she go up and try to?
Yeah, at the end of the encounter, she turned the corner and
I
like got.
tried to stealthily look at him, and I
Didn't she get?
rolled pretty bad, and then she got compelled.
Right, she got compelled to duel or something like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, I think she got hit by not compelled duel. It was God, I just can't remember anything. Command.
Oh.
Playing too much Risk of Rain. All my tabs got messed up. Okay. Wait, I want to show you guys the full version of this because it looks pretty badass.
Oopsie.
Wait,
Sorry.
It shouldn't give you all of the information. Oh, actually, it would give you too much information. I wish I could show this to you without giving you all the visibilities, because this art is pretty badass.
You can just look up the art and drop it in.
Oh, that's a thought. Okay.
So sad.
You may be able to. I'm gonna
I'm
check
trying
something
this.
out. Hold on. Can I? If I go to the details page, can I display? If you're on D&D Beyond, underneath of it, it will say display in the virtual tabletop.
Wait, how?
On D&D Beyond, if you go to like the monster page, you can just click the. There's a button underneath that'll show you the image. If you go to the full page, not just like the monster lookup.
Right.
Tentacle.
Display in virtual tabletop.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
there we go. Yeah, that's what he
cool.
looks like.
What?
It's not the tentacle and it's not the eagle.
Oh.
That dude looks dope as hell.
No, it's all three at the
so-
same time.
So he's like, imagine that, and he's like 9 feet tall with an aura of just like black darkness surrounding him.
It looks like you could hang out with Ornstein and Shmoo.
Shmoo? Who the hell is Shmoo?
Shmoo.
You have
It's,
slobbered
Dark
all
Souls.
over my arm.
Oh, I remember Ornstein. I guess I probably could have figured that that's where it was from.
She's making
Okay,
fun of
so
it.
yeah, actually, I remember now. So he hit Knight with command. Knight was peeking around the corner, and those red burning gimlet eyes immediately latched onto her, and he with a muttered.
The poor
muttered
streamers have to listen to
under
all
his
this.
voice, gravelly scratching voice, called out to her, and she's
You're so
forced
yelly.
to come up to him and kneel on the ground. So Knight, you're looking up, and while your body trembles and shakes against
Daddy
the
needs to
magical
pick a spell.
forces that are forcing you to kneel, but you look up and up into this thing's face, and you hear it say to you, "How dare you violate my sanctum? What is your purpose here?"
To be honest, I don't know.
Sorry, I had
He's
Neko
talking
muted.
to Knight.
Yeah.
The baby's yelling, so I had
Maybe
it
it's
muted.
just super talkative at the moment, causing problems.
So you're shushing the Death Knight.
Just you walk up
Roll
to
for
it.
intimidation.
Alara
Yeah,
is
right.
Roll
like,
for intimidation.
He says,
Going,
"That's kind of rude, you know.
ah.
That's hurtful, man.
Uh,
Talking here."
yeah, no, Knight's basic response
Don't you
was,
raise your voice with me.
was just,
Yeah,
I don't know,
right.
I just followed a bunch of people in here.
They didn't hear any of
What are
that
you
because
guys
she's
doing?
Screaming.
Everybody else. So we have Matthew, Linda, Orgrim, and I think it's you says you guys are all hiding around the corner. It doesn't seem
Little
like
girl!
you've noticed your presence yet. There's in the room
Little
you're
girl!
in. There's a couple more of those
Little
areas
girl!
from which the spirits
Little girl!
seem to be tied in the earlier. Okay, so Knight says, I don't know, I just kind of followed some people in here. And the Knight leans down towards you and his eyes flare into greater brilliance. There's more of you vermin in here? Where are they?
I whispered to Matt and I say, I have an idea. It might work, but it's a long shot. Do you want me to try it?
Yes.
She's just selling you guys out.
I think
She
it's
okay.
says,
If I remember right, Matt
around
was
the
also
corner, I
storming out of
think.
the room at this, so I say yes and I leave.
I say, you hear me shout down the hallway. I am a servant of the great Ubelix. Let us parley.
So his head went
No.
upon hearing the voices coming from the hallway. his head
Bump,
snaps
bump,
up,
bum, bum, bum.
almost so quickly that you don't see the motion, just like straight up snaps to the direction of your voice, and while still holding a clawed finger out towards Night, compelling you to remain in your position, he looks over to the hallway and says, "More pawns of the fools that run around scurry on this plane. What business have you here? I would think that you would know better to interfere in this place. Show
I am-
yourselves, and I might spare your fellow."
If you continue messing with our friends, you are interfering with the business of the great Ubalex, Lord on this plane. If you do not return our friends, you will suffer his wrath.
He lets out a dry, hollow. So Knight's saying things. Oh, you mean I don't have to die? I'd appreciate that greatly, Mr. Spooky Knight. He's mostly ignoring you right now, but he says, a kind of a dry chuckle goes through him. He says, "Ubalex, that one, he got himself trapped for how long? Thousands of years? You think my mistress, you think she fears him? It is you who should be wary of this place."
Cut to tea
Check
bag
your
and pulling in
facts.
that fish. Ah, yeah, this is such a great time.
yeah. We cut over to you managed to start a fire. You're roasting this fish over the thing. It's cooking. It actually has almost a little too much fat on it. Like normally back when you were just camping out in the woods, you like them a little bit lean, just generally. But it smells great because in Avernus, everything tastes like ashes, and you're just practically the drool is pouring out of your mouth right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty difficult for teabaggins to not go Smeagol on this fish right now.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
right.
I unplugged my
You're
headphones.
probably restraining yourself just barely. Okay. So
Fuck. I keep on getting out of chat.
Question, games mechanic wise.
Uh-huh.
Is command a concentration spell?
Yes, I believe. Maybe not.
Because if it is, he can't hold T-Bagans in banishment.
we're
It only lasts a round too, I think.
yeah, but we're not really.
All right.
We're taking a little license here, so don't
Alright.
question it. Okay. We're not in combat right now.
Okay, well,
Um,
Matthew's turned in the corner. Essentially, when this conversation started, he started stomping off towards the voice.
And command is not concentration, by the way, Greg. Just so you know.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, what was that, Matthew?
Matthew's been stomping towards this dude since this whole thing. Sorry, I couldn't speak because the baby was literally just screaming into the microphone for it to last.
Yeah. No, that's
5
fine.
minutes.
I had you turned down a little too.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you stomp around the corner.
Yeah.
And before you see like this whole part of the room is just like it's not smoke. It's just that it seems like the light of the room is being pulled into the form of this being, and just like this sense of malevolent power radiates off of him. Before him, you see Night cowering and just kind of shuddering as she's locked into this kneeling position. Her head seems to be able to move, but that's about it.
Knight turns back and looks towards the stomping Matthew. Oh, hey! See? There he is.
Alright, so I'll turn the corner and I'll say, "Where's the halfling?"
He kind of tilts his head, is like, "Huh, that thing? I sent him where he won't bother me for now."
go around the corner.
I look very angrily and I say, "Let her go," and leave.
"It is you who stand upon ground that is owned by me. You have no right to bargain in this place. I demand you tell me your purpose in here before I bring you all to an end." and you can join me in service to my mistress, whether you like it or not.
I am on.
Believe me, that is within her power. That once you pass on, especially within this realm, you will be forced to serve. All will serve her.
Considering we just freed Ubalex, and I don't think he'd be too especially pleased with the change in mastership of his newest pawn. Yeah, I'm on a mission of his to this area.
Thorgrim, don't talk to him. Sir Knight, let her go, and then we can talk about things.
He just kind of stands
closer.
there and ponders for a moment.
I'm essentially doing the Thor thing with like holding his hammer out.
If you move any closer, I will crush this one from the inside.
Gross. Can't you come up with a more pleasant way to kill me?
Isn't that called implosion?
Kind of sticky and gross.
It's like, if you want to be specific, it's kind of like crushing something inside into the outside. That's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah.
So an
still
explosion?
gross.
We have
Kinda like-
dynamite.
Oh, hey.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
But also still a gross way to die.
That's what I was going for. More like the menacing death. Yeah. So, back off.
I'm kind of
Mortal.
interested now. I kind of want to see what happens.
No,
I
Matthew.
can show you.
I would
And he
greatly appreciate it
raises
if you
his hand, and like the
don't.
black energy starts to
where's
swirl
Rachel?
around his fist.
Oh.
You should probably not kill her though. I mean, like, could
fucked
you hit something useless
Once
like
once
the Hobbit?
more, with an eardrum shatteringly loud roar, he says, "I demand you state your purpose in this place, so I will begin with killing this one, and then followed by you over there with the hammer. Now speak."
Her
My
Forever
purpose
burn.
is
silence.
murder.
Hey, wait, why don't you kill the dude with the hammer first? I'm pretty useless.
Matt, what do you want to do? I could go either direction.
If he killed
Well, do
T.
you guys even
Baggins,
remember?
I'm gonna
Okay,
kill
point
him.
of fact, this is out of character.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done this. Do you guys even remember why you went here?
We came here to find
no.
the location of the Bleeding Citadel. That's all
Yeah, okay,
I really
all right.
remember.
Yeah,
I
okay.
honestly
Matthew,
don't remember.
just
And
to clarify, Matthew has lost Dave literally like the day before this. Now T. Baggins is apparently gone. He's not in a chatty mood. He's in a I'm gonna
Yep.
kill the next person to hurt my friends mood.
Yep, yeah, that's fair. And just some more lore drop in case you guys had forgotten. So you remembered from your conversation with the specters that Zariel had bound many spirits of the former Hellriders, her former allies. When she betrayed them, she bound a lot of their spirits into this place, aka Crypt of the Hellriders. And you found some evidence of, you were told part of the boon of knowledge you were given when you assisted the freeing of. And point of fact, Greg, it's the being you were talking to. is
Rachel, we
Shunroth.
need you.
He was the pit lord.
Okay.
But you've assisted in the freeing of the pit lord Shunroth. And part of the boon of knowledge you were given was knowledge of this place, and the knowledge of its guardian, which is who you presume you're
I
speaking
usually
to.
do stuff on Saturdays, and I also quite literally have the child attached to me right this second.
I'm trying to think of what exactly. So that you know that this is Olanthius,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and he was bound to serve by Zariel. So I think that's as much as you guys have.
Well, doesn't she have on calls?
Say. Olanthius.
Is it even she can work on the counter?
If you release my friends,
Okay.
we can talk about this.
Okay.
We don't
Me too.
have to fight over this.
All right. Talk to you later.
So he the dark energy is swirling around his skeletal fist, slow and seem to abate a bit as he looks up at you and says, How do you know that name? I've not heard it spoken in millennia.
Kind of like shoot a glance at and shrug at Matt and say, like I said, one of the tasks we are here for was to free my master, Shumroth.
Shumroth. Yes. I can give you more information on that later, because you're choosing to go that direction. Okay.
And as a part of that bargain, I was given information. I'm still learning, processing it, but
What was the name of your familiar that you created, your homunculus?
Dave Jr.
Dave Jr. Oh, too soon.
I had it written down.
Oh, I finally found Matthew's fucking notebook after 8 episodes of not having it. The worst part was it was just on a shelf that I've definitely checked.
That's what it looks like. So, Greg, don't forget that you have that, okay?
Kind of looks like a Frenchie.
It does a little bit. Yeah, with the ears.
Mm-hmm.
Like an amphibious Frenchie.
A what now?
Greg's homunculus.
What? A French bulldog?
I think so.
A little bit, with the ears and the shape of the face.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
You've never seen a French bulldog?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Janeth.
Janeth, that's right. So yeah, don't forget you have your little homunculus guy. Okay, so Elanthius, he eases back with his spell. Night, you feel the pressure that had been building within your head to the point of pain ease somewhat. And your breathing becomes a little steadier, but you're still not able to move from the spot.
Oh, good.
And he speaks once more. You seem to know my name, but you still have not explained to my satisfaction what you are doing, desecrating this place. I see over there you have destroyed some of the ancient artifacts that honor my kin. This I cannot forgive. Explain before I snuff out your insignificant lives. Why you are here.
We are searching for the location of the Bleeding Citadel. If you put us in that direction, we can leave without further undue bloodshed. Well,
What makes you think I am concerned to spill your blood, mortal? As you can see, I have none of my own.
point taken. But if we get that information, we can collect our friends and be on our way without bothering you further.
I think you are under a misconception. The offense has already been given. You have entered this place. You have broken some of the treasures that are part of the only reason I still yet exist. You're going to need to do better than that, for me to let you leave this place alive.
Let her go.
I mean, I'm chill.
Or what, boy?
I begin casting a spell, which causes my hammer to start glowing a fiery red.
He just like looks at you and chuckles. I have crushed those stronger than you before in my time.
Hey, if you're
I'm
so
sure.
I
why
doubt
would
it.
you for a lady?
I demand one more time before I start killing.
I demand one more time.
Why are you in this place?
I don't know. Is Rachel coming?
I don't know. messaged her. I asked, and she's not set up at all. I told her she's going to get it done, but she hasn't responded to me. So.
Okay. Well, hopefully Rachel's busy getting ready. Matthew will cast guidance on himself and prepare for a fight.
Wait, Thorgrim, you were talking to him, right? Were you? What did you just said? What did you say? Did you give him a reason?
Yeah.
That we're looking for the Bleeding Citadel.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Okay. So he looks up to you when you mentioned that. He's like, what possible reason could you have to look for that place?
Shits and giggles?
Why
that
were we
case.
even looking?
Why didn't you just say so in that case? Well, get out your map.
Wait.
Out of character. Why were we? We were directed to the Bleeding Citadel to.
You were directed here, and the part of the boon of knowledge you were given was that
No.
Elanthius knows the location of the Bleeding Citadel.
We are headed to the Bleeding Citadel because that is where we will get the power to raise the city, right?
Well, indirectly, what you're trying to find is Zariel's blade.
Right.
You're trying to find
We're trying to find her sword. Or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's the sword of Zariel is intimately tied with her, and it was her influence that brought Elturel into the Nine Hells. This is stuff that you guys have learned in the past. So your quest was recently to find the location of the Bleeding Citadel, which houses the blade. It kind of grew up around the blade.
Okay.
You're remembering the visions that you saw through the vision quest with that you undertook with Lulu and the witch.
Right.
And you remember you had these visions of this citadel bursting like a blood blister, forming around the sword that was Zariel's. So the hope is, and this was just kind of more of like a desperation move, was that if you were to find the sword, you might be able to influence her to release the city back into the mortal realm.
Be right back.
Okay.
To clarify, Rachel is trying to get it set.
I will say, we are looking for the Bleeding Citadel. Look, I turn to Matt and say, should I tell him?
A wiggle monster.
Do whatever you want.
Matthew is like just poised on the brink of lashing out at this creature. He's focused, and it seems like he's yeah.
We are looking for to find the Citadel, to find the blade. It that resides therein.
For what purpose? Are you one of those? You say you Sir Shumrath. Has he ordered you to find this blade to give him the advantage over Zariel, the Dark Lady? Are you just one more pawn in the endless squirming horde of rats that vie for power in this place?
Actually, no. That we are looking for the sword to free the city that is trapped above us.
City? What city?
Guess you don't. You're trapped in here. You're spend all your time in here, right? There is a city that was pulled down here by someone.
He waves a skeletal hand and says, "There have been cities brought down to this realm before, whether to garner new thralls for the service of the pit lords or for more raw fodder for the building of their soul corns or or hell machines. Why should I care?
Because this is my city. And I've been killing my way through hell to try to get it out. Much like I'm going to kill my way through you to get to my friends.
What was that? He was okay.
Did Greg mute?
What? Greg, are you
no.
muted? I can't hear you.
No, I didn't mute myself.
Oh, you just weren't saying anything. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were having a conversation.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Matt finished the. Matt answered for me.
Why should I care that the dirt-infested peasant shithole that you came from is pulled into the hells?
It's making me madder.
The fact that it's down here might not matter to you, but consider that if you help us, you might, you'll be garnering.
Help you to do what?
Point us in the direction of the Bleeding Citadel.
No, I heard that part, but like, what are you trying to accomplish? Like what? Are you in this? You say you want to free this city, but like, there is no freedom from this place. All are bound to serve Zariel. Ever since well, I shan't delve into personal details, but there is little escape from this place. It might be a mercy if I were to end you all now, before she gets her hooks into your spirit. Although, and he looks over at you, Thorgrim, and says, "It seems that there are already ties upon your soul. It may be too late for you."
That's my problem to deal with after we get this city taken care of. That's future my problem. Until then, if you help us now, you will gain.
What reason have I to help you? What city is this that you act in the name of? I see that you come into my home, such as it is, wreck up the place, and now are demanding favors. You seem very impertinent. What is this city that you act so impudently? What is that?
The city.
Say that again.
El Terrell.
It is. El Terrell itself has been pulled, but that's that breaks the.
We
what
seek
of the
to
oath?
free it
What
from this place.
What of the oath pact?
It has been broken.
Point of fact, it hasn't. But
okay, or I
lie to him anyway.
Yeah, lie to him.
I mean, you can lie to him if you want. But all I'm saying there is that your character would know that the oath pact has not been broken. Because remember your dealings with your friend, Rhea Mantleborn. Like, she was compelled to stay in El Terrell and help defend it. Like, all the remaining Hell Riders are like bounded to the city.
Okay.
But you can do that if you want.
What? Do you want to sit on the floor and wiggle? Do you want to just sit on the floor and wiggle?
Sorry, you break up your flow. You were doing good there, but like keep talking.
Look at Matthew to get kind of like a cue of how to play this.
I don't know if Matthew's got.
You were looking at the back of his head.
Sense that Matthew's got his eyes locked on this thing.
Yeah.
And I say, if you want to fulfill your oath and protect El Terrell, help us free the city from this place. Point us to the Bleeding Citadel, and we will help you fulfill your oath.
Okay. Hey CJ, are you back?
He's still muted.
You still muted? Okay. I'm
Yeah.
actually I got to pee, and it'll give him a chance to get back to you. I'm gonna get some water. So just real short break. Just a sec.
All right.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back too.
So Rachel's still fighting her computer.
Okay. We're taking a quick break, it sounds like.
She might just be chilling.
Why are you staring at me? Stop staring at me. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Hi, Keatums.
Baby.
Really?
Is that so?
Apparently.
We're extending that break a little bit because Greg's cooking some hamburger. Just FYI. Who all is here?
I am.
Emily.
Oh well, Emily's here. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. We should do another Jackbox night. You guys want to do a Jackbox night maybe next week?
Yeah. I
That'd
could
be
be down
fun.
with that.
Not on. I'm not saying on Saturday because Greg. That's but just like some other day maybe.
Yeah.
Also, I want to do socially distanced frisbee golf again because that was super fun and it's been too long.
Indeed.
It's also getting nice out again.
Yeah, yeah. I went biking the other day and it was pretty great. My tires were flat, but you know, yeah. It's been super nice this weekend. It's great. Actually warm. Well, it's that weird line where like it's still like 43 degrees, but the sun is warm. It just feels
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you're in the sunlight, it feels warm, but as soon as you get into the shade, it's just like shivery
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, exactly. Hey baby, time for your asleep. You should make a D&D character that talks like Zlad.
Never.
It is time
Back.
for killing.
Wake up from your sleep. The whole world has become.
Why have you brought my phone?
Why have you broke my phone?
I've just retrieved myself a bunch of random
CJ, we were quick breaking while you were gone, because Greg was gonna like cook some hamburger or something.
More like Greg Burger.
Greg Burger. Greg's
Well, we're
actually
doing-
got the burger thing figured out. He took a leaf out of the Fiamma Burger handbook, and he's got the whole like farm burger thing. You know, where you put like everything on the farm in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you have the hamburger, you have the hamburger, you have a slice of ham, an egg, all that sort of stuff. It's pretty good.
Yeah, the bee ham sandwich or burger. That thing's awesome.
The bee hamburger, oh, that's so good. That's like what I order if I go there.
I usually get the elk Northwest burger. I think it is. But the bee ham
I've
one
had
is
that
pretty good.
before too. I can't really tell the difference between the elk. It's good.
Mhm.
Maybe it's maybe a little gamier.
I think so.
That place is too expensive for my blood.
Fiamma Burger, but it's not that expensive, right?
I can't afford much.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I only get
I-
like at most 10 hours, maybe 12 a week.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, then eating out is just money. Then like. Oh,
Yeah.
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 It's funny though. Well, I like it. I just wish it were a little more convenient because it's actually somewhat reasonable compared to like I used to go to oh, for fuck's sake, I can't remember anything today. My brain is just fried. Not Five Guys. Five Guys is sort of reasonable.
Also expensive.
Well, I mean, it is kind of. I guess it is kind of expensive if you get like all the trimmings and stuff. Yeah.
They're
But
tasty as
I
fuck,
was-
though.
I was gonna say Fat Shack is not terrible.
I've never been there.
Fat Shack just
It's
scares
it's
me.
actually not bad, and it's like the name is kind of scary.
Uh-huh.
But and you can definitely order super unhealthy things there, like deep fried Oreos and stuff.
Yum.
I haven't tried those yet, but that's not expensive, and it's actually pretty decent too. And they're on the delivery sites and stuff.
Nice.
Bob's Burgers, that's what I was thinking of. I used to go to Bob's Burgers for like.
I don't like Bob's anymore.
Yeah.
That's part of it, because I was like, it just like isn't that good anymore. I don't know, like it seems like their fries aren't very good, and like
The filling station is so much better than Bob's these days.
really. See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filling station's good.
I've only been there once,
The
and
filling
maybe it was
station?
just like what I ordered, but I didn't
forgot
really
that
like
was really
it.
good.
Oh, I love the filling station.
They're
Really?
deep
Yeah.
fried fucking pickles.
Oh my
The
god, those are
hubcaps?
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's all the engine oil they put in the burgers that just kind of turned me off.
I like it.
I like hubcaps.
It greases up my
They're not
insides.
pickles, they're hubcaps. No, what?
That's what gets your engine
You're right.
started, Emily.
But I'll power through it for love.
That's like the joke for that restaurant, though, right? Like everything is named after cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got like license plates everywhere in there.
right. I didn't realize I would have told Greg to hold off if it was gonna take this long.
Well,
Zach,
while
I'm
we're
gonna go yell
waiting, Emily,
I'm gonna yell at Greg.
talk to me about
Jawohl.
German stuff.
Deutsch. What do you want to know?
I have no idea.
gives
How's
her
the pricing over there?
Restart your computer screen.
Germany.
And then
So
it went to your computer didn't.
food is
start
dirt cheap.
correctly Screen, advanced options, or
Well, that's
restart.
good.
She hit restart.
Yeah, like
And she did that in 2
dirt
different times, but
cheap.
it doesn't want to start.
Cool. So maybe she should hit up
But,
that computer
like,
that was vaguely offering.
living
Did I
stuff
miss
like
anything?
Yeah. Last
housing,
time.
rent,
Hey.
or like fun extra stuff like movies. They're fucking
And then she
expensive.
won't talk to Tim by herself, you know that.
In Germany? Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, because like most food is subsidized over there, so it's like all fucking dirt cheap. Except for like fast food restaurants, they're goddamn expensive. Don't go there.
Doesn't want.
Don't go where?
Yeah, can you,
Don't go to like fast food places. They are like almost 3 times as much.
Understood.
can you imagine? Well, I mean, so is it like the $3 menu instead of the $1 menu? Is that what you're telling me?
I guess, kinda. Like I
Yeah.
got a McDonald's sandwich for $11.
Oh,
Whoa.
Just
that's
the
like
sandwich.
that's like more than airport prices. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was insane.
Yeah.
It was also in Berlin, and like Berlin's a little bit more of a pricier city because it's like, you know, the
It's
capital.
like right. Can you order Berliners there?
Yeah, they're a type of donut.
I am a jelly donut. Okay, I think everybody's back right now. Greg, are you back? Did I hear Greg?
Yeah.
Also, if you're in a major city, don't worry about speaking German. They'll speak English with you.
Good to know.
They probably would.
I'm s-
They probably would tell you not to try speaking German because they're like,
Yeah.
please do not.
They
do
actually
not.
love Americans over there.
Really?
So,
That's cool.
Yeah. So as soon as you say you're an American, they want to talk politics like immediately.
Ich bin
Oh.
Amerikaner.
so hide that I'm American. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they'll take you out to a pub or something.
I mean, okay.
hey,
now
let's
I guess
talk, you're
I'll say I'm
American.
American.
Like I went into this Turkish place for what's called a
What is
döner box, which is just like basically a pile of fries with meat and like veggies and shit. It's really
That sounds
really
good.
good. And the owner of that shop quickly realized that me and my classmate were American, and he just kept saying Obama, Obama, and I'm like, yes, Obama. And I was just like, I just want my dinner box with everything, please. And he's like, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
You were like, no, Obama.
And I'm like, I didn't even
Nope.
vote for Obama.
Okay, I think well, we can get started again. I think everybody's back. Okay, so you all were just like chatting friendly with the Atlanteus, and he's like, "Oh, we're back to it. Oh, all right. Threatening mode."
Try this wrestling technique next time.
Yeah, right. See, the next time you get in this situation, what I would do is. So you guys are in this tense standoff with Atlanteus. Cut to T-Bagans. That fish is just about done. You smell it. Oh, it smells
Oh
so good.
yeah.
The smoke,
Oh man.
the fat dripping off into the fire, hissing as it hits the thing. The sun's coming down, but you're warm. You're warm and comfortable as the light, the darkness is held off by your campfire. You're just having a good time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I'm like getting my pack stuff. I'm getting all my things ready. I'm like, yeah. I'm
Right,
gonna
yeah,
go
you're
get everything
unpacking.
ready
You got
for the night.
you got your bedroll by the fire. Your eyes are actually a little heavy, even with the food in front of you. Just the exhaustion of the last few weeks taking their toll. But back in the other realm, your friends are in a different state. So, speaking to Atlanteus, he says, "Elturel is bound into the hells. She's finally done. I hoped that this day would not come, but it seems it has. And you say you seek Zariel's blade, and this is not for your own gain, but to free the city." Greg, you're muted, by the way. I can't hear you.
Yes, I'm going to be paying my price after we free the city.
He looks down at Night, and with a moment's consideration, he opens his hand, and the black magics surrounding it dissipate. And Night, you find yourself able to move once more. But he still the nimbus of dark energy still surrounds him. But he frees you from his hold, and he allows you to move back to your fellows. He says, "I am bound in service to the Dark Queen, but she is no friend of mine. You see, I was once a Hell Rider. I was Olanthius, one of the knights of the Hell Riders. Upon her betrayal, I willingly ended my own life." And he holds up one of his arms and begins unwinding the wraps around the skeletal hands. And holding up his arm, you see deep grooves, even down to the bone of his arm, where he must have slashed into it with a blade. He holds this up to you, and he says, "But her powers are such that even this was not enough to free me from my binding to her will, and I cannot break it. But if you are able to whether destroy her or break her power upon this realm, then it is possible that we may be able to reach an accord in this."
I say,
That is a correct assessment, little monster. Yeah, you scratched it.
you're
Or actually, yeah, go ahead.
Take it so you have something in your fingies. There you go. Yeah.
by doing this,
And look at that. Oh, it has prevented
you
you
are
from
holding
eating it.
true to your
Are you straddling
you are being
your fingies?
a true knight.
Did I hear knight?
One of the few honorable Hell Knights. One of the last. I respect you for this.
Am I the last then?
One of them.
His eyes dim, and he says, "It was one of my only hopes that my fellows who yet persist on the world above would find some way
Take the fish back.
to free us down here, to fight their way down and break the chains. But you say the city has been lost.
Don't throw
No,
the
for
There
my
is
hopes.
but one.
That's not very
Yeah,
nice.
that still draws breath
Take the
though.
fish.
She is in the city. We are assisting her in all we can, but there are
There you go.
uh
Eat your fish.
sorry. But there are few left. And you are
Listen, child.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
Greg was on a roll.
That
And
is so that is so cursed.
I'm sorry.
That's evil.
Oh my god. Okay. That's gonna haunt my dreams.
sorry that
Uh,
It's impossible for me to do anything but sit on the floor with you.
um
Mm-hmm.
you are
I hear what they're saying.
truly a Hell Knight today.
Hell Rider. Thank you
Hell
very
Rider.
much.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on. Hell Knight is just too edgy. We had to go with Hell Riders because that's got a little bit more of a, kind of. There's a little bit more of a movement to, like
What?
it's more dynamic. We had a focus group.
What do you want?
And
this
Ghost
one-
Riders was already taken.
Ghost Riders was taken, yes, of course. That's the way things go. But this one was open and it pulled well.
Has
So
a nice ring to it. Yeah.
Hell Riders it is.
Now what? Is this
All right,
still not
so you're essentially trying to
Is this still not
play
working?
to the heart of this heartless demi-lich.
I guess.
Okay. What is everybody else doing? Idalian, what have you been up to? I haven't heard much from you. Wait, is
She's
Rachel
not
even here? No, she's
No,
not
her
here. Okay.
computer's been like blue screening a death thing over and over.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Okay. All right. So what has Matthew been doing? So Knight, by the way, you were freed.
Okay.
But he spares no glance for you. As he frees you. So what would you like to do?
I'm chill. I mean,
You're just like sitting at his feet.
yeah, I'm just gonna sit there. Like, that was a
Okay,
lot of effort
well,
to
you
stay in one spot.
You kind of settle into a more comfortable posture. You're not kneeling anymore.
Yeah,
You're
no,
kind
I
of
definitely sit like crisscross applesauce in front of him.
okay. So you strike like this meditative pose. You're kind of pushing down and subsuming the fear you feel just by the near presence of this creature. But you focus inwards and kind of just restrain yourself. Matthew, what are you up to?
Pretty much just still mad dogging him. He's not. T Baggins is still gone. Like he's only resolved half the issue by letting go.
Yeah. Well, he still has a metaphorical blade drawn and held at your throat. You know, like all this energies he's summoned, and is poised to unleash. You know, he still hasn't. He's not your friend right now.
No.
By any means. You've got a little bit. You've taken half a step back from the precipice of
Why are you chill now?
no return, but you're still not
What's with this bullshit?
on good terms yet. Okay, so Thorgrim, so I'm gonna make you roll persuasion because you're attempting to play on his former loyalties to
Every time she
holy shit,
Okay.
that is a roll.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Who knew Thorgrim could talk the pants off of anybody?
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So
The Grinch's heart
the-
grew 3 times that day.
unfortunately, 3 times nothing is still nothing, but we'll go with it. So you say these words, and there's actually a physical reaction as he looks up at you, and his eyes blaze with intensity as you say that there is still some portion of the Order of Hell Riders that yet exists. That the Order has not been defeated. It hasn't given in or bowed to the pressure of even the fires of hell itself. That it still remains and still defends the city of El Terrell. And something in your words strikes home. And you see him, his body just kind of slump a little bit, and with a slow drifting haze, as if the power around him begins to diminish, as his alert state. He's coming down from it, and he says, "But if the order still exists, then there is some hope.
There
If
is.
the bindings of the oath. Dariel, she abused this oath, and through the machinations of those that followed her into this betrayal, she used it against us to bind those that were loyal and true to the city to her rather than the city and its peoples. If there yet survive some members of this order, then there may be a way to transfer that to the order, the true order, rather than her. There may be a way.
How will we be able to do this?
I do not know, but the way forward would indeed lie with the Bleeding Citadel and the sword. I think we may find common ground on this.
Drool.
And he
Drool,
takes
drool,
a step
drool,
back,
drool,
and
drool, drool.
in a
So,
less threatening
drool.
posture, his aura dissipates down to the normal, the previously chill, hanging mists in the air. There's not this pressing on your consciousness, like physical pressure of menace emanating from him any longer. He says, "Now we may parley in truth, you and I."
Before we get going, have you seen a halfling come through here?
He says, "Oh yes, I even forgot about that little one. One moment." And
He's like
he
gone now,
snaps
right?
two
It's been
bony
way
fingers.
over a minute.
He snaps two bony fingers together, and nothing at first happens. Cut T-Bagans. T-Bagans, you got this fish in front of you. It is just like, it's almost falling off the skewer. This thing is just like,
Just ready.
the smell of it. The skin is a little blackened, but you actually like it that way. Just a little bit of char kind of makes the scales a little softer and easier to eat.
Don't look at her.
And it's just
don't look at her.
dripping with fat.
Just don't
And
look
you
at Mom.
raise it up to your mouth. That first bite, your teeth just touch the skin when you feel this wrenching pain in your chest.
No.
And almost as if somebody
No,
had
no,
a
no,
rope
no, no,
tied
no.
around your spine. You're yanked backwards, and you find yourself falling, spinning through nothing. The sky and the stars around you are pulled and swirl into a whirlpool of black nothingness as the skewer falls out of your hands,
Yeah.
and you're pulled away backwards, screaming, and you find every molecule of your being compressed into a point.
Hi.
Your awareness, before your awareness, just blacks out, and you sense nothingness, and you know nothing. Your consciousness fades,
Look at you standing.
and back to you guys. You hear another rough popping sound,
Ooh.
and your friend is back in front of you,
Gross.
Bonk.
sitting cross-legged on the ground, with his hand up in front of him, as if he were holding something. But he's just kind of sitting there with this forlorn look on his face.
Yo, hey buddy, what's up?
There's a little string of drool
if
still
you'd like
kind
to
of
say
like
something, you have to
rolling
tell
down
me.
his face.
Okay, that's fine.
But your T-Baggins is back among you.
You could take the Hobbit back.
Hey,
That was
This
so
is
close.
this is your friend, is he not?
He's
Why
not
did
my
you bring
friend.
me back? I was trying to
That's
get
the
to
same
like taste what food was.
That's the same thing I said when they got me. Now let's discuss what our next steps are.
Yes,
and so I'm not. How do you guys think Adalian would react to all this? I don't know. I guess we can kind of just ignore people that aren't here. That might be too simpler, rather than trying to roleplay for them.
She was
She
probably
turned
just
into
conserving,
dolls.
conserving our. No, what's the?
Her key.
She was hiding, trying not to elude our full
hiding?
numbers.
Okay. Yeah, that's very tactical. Okay. All right. So Olenthius has stepped back, and he says, "I must warn you, the geese placed upon you by me, by the Dark Lady, is not something that I can resist forever. So, we must make these negotiations and be on your way before this power overwhelms my ability to resist it. I do sense some difference in the energies of this
I thought I
place.
ate all these.
Have you? What is it that you have done in this area?
We are.
Pretty sure somebody burned a piece
We
of
were
paper.
CJ,
What?
you're the one who did something.
I did nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wink.
We were pointed in this direction.
I cast Further Than My Ghost.
As
No, I mean specifically in this crypt. I sense a difference in the energies surrounding this, the bindings in this place. What have you done in this area?
I burnt something.
He looks down to you. You're still kind of sitting on the ground. You burned something, did you? What
Yeah.
specifically?
Little scraps of paper.
You did. And he leans forward and says, "Those were the papers upon which the bindings were written for various of the hell or the spirits of the Hell Knights, or Hell. God, I'm saying it wrong now. The Hell Riders. Those spirits are now free to rest. Well done. I commend you for it."
Yay. I did a good thing for once.
Yeah, who knows that wanton destruction of like the first thing you see in a room could have been a good thing.
Well, I mean, a
it
clock
was-
is right twice a day, so.
Right, yeah.
Quick report: the baby burped.
If you if you seek to return Elturel to the mortal realms, describe to me the plight of the city, please, if you would. Mortals.
it is suspended by many chains leading off, and there is a dark sun that hangs above it.
A dark sun. That must
There
be,
are many.
That must be the perverted form of the Guardian. Who would have known that was malevolent all this time? That must have been the locus upon which Zariel focused her energies to bring the city down here. But these chains, I know of these chains. This is not the first time that a city has been dragged down into the hells, as I mentioned. These things can be destroyed. It is difficult, but possible. I think that what we must do is we need some way of drawing the Dark Lady's focus away from the city. For if her energies and her will is bent upon it, there is no power on this realm, or in the realm of all the nine, save perhaps that of the Lord of the Hells himself, that could divert the Dark Lady from her goal upon her designs upon these cities. But if we are able to draw her focus away, we might serve two purposes in one, both freeing the city and also severing her link to the pact that binds the Hell Riders to her service.
What must we do? Do you know of any
you gotta make
scrap
me
of
a
information
swipe
so that we can
Tyrannosaurus,
do
remember? Right now.
He thinks for a
In
moment.
the room. In the
tapping
tiny little room.
bony hands
Do
on
it!
the metal of his
Do it,
his
mama!
plate armor. And he says, "It is possible that yes, this may work. The demon lord Kostashi, he is one who
Don't look at her.
might serve as an adversary that even Zariel would have to pay her full attention to. He is imprisoned upon Avernus, and ages ago, the Dark Lady stole his weapon, his hammer. If freed,
Matthew perks up.
and if he were freed from his binds, and if this hammer were provided to him, Zerial would have no choice but to fight him, and to bring him back to heel. His power is such that left unchecked, he would bring this realm to utter ruins, even more than it is. There would not be a stone upon the ground that would not ground to dust beneath the heel of that beast. In the confusion of her battle, that may be your time to strike.
What if somebody else was to take the hammer?
I do not know of many other beings of sufficient power to wield such a thing.
Puff
If
out
you
my
would
chest.
even want to, even if you are you like rubbing your nipples?
Huh? No, I puff out my chest.
Oh,
it's a
magic
very
hammer.
different thing. Look how powerful and sharp my nipples are. I can definitely wield that hammer.
Tell
How
me
else can
more.
How else can you know if someone's strong enough?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nipple strength.
yeah.
I got a plus 12 to that, by the way.
Plus 12 strength. Putting the breast in breastplate. All right. So, wait. So were you actually asking him something, Matthew?
Okay.
All joking aside.
Huh? I did ask what would happen if somebody else took the hammer, but
If somebody else took that hammer, well, you would hold a powerful.
What?
You'd have a powerful hold over the beast lord, Costish.
what?
If you had that weapon, there's not many things he would desire more than the restoration of that weapon to his possession. If you had this, you might be able to even persuade him to fight on your behalf. But I would hesitate to reason with such a creature like that. He is more beast than he is thinking creature. He is legendary for his wanton destruction. Not the sort of type that would bargain, if you understand me. But yes, if you had this weapon, you would instantly become the focus of all major powers upon Avernus. That is true.
Neat. I
Uh,
didn't say it.
Do you have any idea of how to free these chains?
Neat. This is what Matthew said to that.
I am regrettably bound to this place. I have not much information beyond what has reached my ears, if you'll pardon it, through the mouths of those who have come by this area. I know what I know from legends from long before my death. So these are things that I have learned through my studies as a Hellrider. But unfortunately, I do not have the knowledge of the powers that were used to bind the Beast Lord in his prison.
Oh.
But
How about the chains for the city?
the chains for the city, these are things that I am aware of, but I have, again, not had much experience. While my imprisonment here has been for a fairly long time, on the scale of things, many cities over the uncounted eons have been destroyed and pulled into Avernus, and this is one of the means by which it is done. I do not know much more than they are generally extremely strong, but not invulnerable. Beings of sufficient power are able to break them and tear them asunder. And yes, if all the chains were broken, the city would return to the mortal realm.
All right.
Boing 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 boing. Boing boing boing.
You see, you see, like a shudder go through his body
Boing, boing,
And he
boing,
says,
boing, 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 boing,
We
boing.
must we must bring this conference to an end soon. Her geese propels me to destroy all who enter this place, and it is difficult for me to hold myself back.
Boing, 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 boing,
I
boing,
look
boing,
at the others and say,
boing, 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 boing.
anything else?
Boing, boing, boing,
While we're
boing,
here?
boing, 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 boing.
You
Boing,
haven't
boing,
actually
boing,
gotten anything
boing,
out of him
boing,
yet, by the way.
boing, boing, boing. What do you say?
You haven't actually got
How do
anything
we-
out of him yet.
How do we?
Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing,
Where
boing.
is the
This rubber face on my arm.
Kostatis bound?
I guess
You know
Kostachi. It's a hard. I don't. How? Okay. How would you guys pronounce this? Basing in chat.
Kosti.
Kostachi. There's too many consonants.
Kachi.
Kostachi? You think so?
Mhm.
I'd say Kachi.
Kostachi. Yeah, sure. Kostachi.
Isn't there a... Let me check.
Where's Kostachi bound?
He is bound in the maw. It is possible. Well, if you were to free him and provide this diversion, I would then be willing to provide you with the bleeding citadel's location. This is knowledge I have, but I fear that if I were to provide you this now, and you were not to form some form of satisfactory diversion, Zariel would know of my resistance to her, and she would make my existence even more of an eternal agony than it is now. So this, I believe that some form of potent diversion is necessary for this scheme to work, so I must insist. If you were to find some other means of diverting her attention so that we might sever the bond of the pact with her, then I might consider it. But this attempt can only end in utter failure if her energies are wholly focused upon the city and the enchantment that surrounds it.
Baby, be quiet. Dad has the pronunciation. Koshtiktayakai.
Kostachi.
Koshtiktayakai is how it's phonetically.
Koshtik.
Koshtiktayakai.
Wait, maybe I could look it up. I wonder if they have it on.
Sure, they have it on somewhere on the interwebs.
Yeah. I found it
I'm
in the
looking
Pathfinder wiki.
It wouldn't be pronounced Thai. It'd be T.
T. Oh, right. T, not Thai. Koshtiktai.
Oh, that's dumb.
Koshtiktayakai.
Yeah, Kostidikai.
Koshtiktayakai.
I would have thought that you're right, Emily. Kostidikai. That doesn't seem right.
Koshtiktayakai.
Too many consonants in a row is tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a demon lord. He can have his name pronounced however he likes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Who's gonna tell him otherwise?
I mean, it looks like a Georgian word.
All the consonants or something.
Yeah.
Little girl.
Yeah. You got something?
Oh! 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 What are you yelling about, Smiley?
Does anybody
You're
else
not
have anything,
upset, you're just yelling.
to bring into the conversation for
Yelling! Did he just ask me something?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Linda's just picking her ear with her pinky, sniffing it every
That
once
is
in a
a
while.
huge booger.
it smells like dust. You get a lot of
Teabaggins
dust
is
stuck in
sitting
your
there
ear.
just wishing that he had
Oh, God.
gotten to keep
Oh,
the fish.
Teabag is just still staring at his empty hand.
Exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Gross.
And they're like,
It
why?
was big and white.
Are you doing like the Denzel Washington single tear down down your cheek?
Oh yeah.
Is that what you're upset
100%.
about? Are you so just upset about that big ass booger
Allstate
in
doesn't
your
have me
nose?
in good hands anymore.
Allstate. Like a good neighbor. There's okay. So suddenly a person in a crisp uniform appears behind you. Well, hello. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't offer hell insurance. I'll see my.
I wanted insurance on my fish.
No.
Sorry, we don't actually have an insurance policy that covers things that happen in Avernus. Sorry, it's part of
Yeah,
a clause. You have to get a special program for that.
Yeah. There's a extra planar fee you have to pay to get your policy to
Shush.
extend beyond the normal realm of reality. You know, that's how these things go. Okay. So, Olanthius says, please, mortals. I would hate to have to destroy you after we've started to bond. You know, I don't have many friends, so let's get on with this.
Whoa, careful.
If you consent to this, I know a way that you can. Costage's Bar is some distance from this place, as distance can even be fathomed on this realm. However, I know a way to get there fairly quickly. If you are willing to partake in this scheme, and you have no other reasonable alternatives, I will provide you with these directions.
Fuck, I forgot that I've let her outside.
Oh no, poor Dougie. Blah. Yeah.
Greg, we're not in the tower of here.
Yeah, no. Trying to think of what to say.
Just say what your character would say. Easy. Role playing solved.
Let's get a move on.
We will.
Lead the way.
At this point,
Sir Knight.
T. Baggins has already gotten up and gone back to the actual plane and gotten his fish and then come back.
We will.
Come on, Greg. This is kind of agonizing here. Just
Yeah,
say
no.
what you would say.
How? If this distraction is as time critical as you'd say, how would we get back here to get to the location of the Bleeding Citadel?
I think you seem like creative people. I think I rely upon your abilities to find your way back. You managed to get in here after all. This isn't exactly a B&B. This, unfortunately, the Archers of Ulach are a one-way trip. They do not offer passage back from whence they are sent. However, you may use it. These ancient artifacts. It is possible to travel great distances within this realm with their use.
These arches. Where are they?
Well, that
I've
would
got a
be
map.
telling.
Damn, girl.
That would be telling. If you agree to this plan, then I will show you their location.
For the gods, Thorgrim, let's go. Lead the way, Sir Knight.
All right. Let's do this. I would shake your hand.
Yeah, the
Were
bone
you
make that
not a
little
little
awkward.
taller than me?
Yeah, he's like he tops 9 feet easy. What, you can't shake hands with tall people? What is this?
What is your
Instead, he
problem?
reaches over and pats you on
Why are you so small?
the head.
Why can't you use
so he,
words yet?
I'm gonna move you guys back to the map for now.
Stop pooping!
For temporary.
Stop pooping!
So,
Our colorful map.
I know, I love it. This is actually, I love it. Okay.
What?
I said, oh, did you?
No.
So he,
I just meant in general.
he marks on the, wait, how do I, there we go. So he marks on the map, to the northwest of your position. Right now you're in the Crypt of the Hellriders, right there. There is this, ancient arches system. He says to you, in forgotten times, these ancient arches were used by archdevils to transport entire regiments of demons or of devils to other planes of existence. Over time, they have fallen out of use, and they aren't quite so reliable as they used to be, but there should still be enough magic to transport you to where you need to go, which is... I'm just gonna call it Kostchi. That seems better. To Kostchi's where the beast is imprisoned. And he points to another part of the map.
You're pinging. Are you on the right layer?
So yeah, actually, let's try this. Did you guys see that?
Yes, under the vagina.
AKA Kostchi's So so the beast is imprisoned within here.
Stop
But
drooling
the
on me!
arches will allow you to travel that distance nearly instantaneously. Or, I suppose, any location upon the realm of Avernus. The power of the magics within should be sufficient for that purpose.
Listen up.
All right.
Look at your father. Stop drooling. Stop whining. Mainly
Y'all
stop
ready?
drooling.
Y'all ready
I
for
am
this?
always ready.
We thank you for your service. Elanthes.
If you appreciate me so much, you can get my name right.
Ah.
Zing! It's Elanthius, but I'm just using you. So another shudder racks through his body, and he says, "You must go. I am at the limits of my ability to hold myself back from destroying all of you. Is there anything else, not else that you would need for your purpose here?"
It's been eye contact the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at those. Not right now. We will be back.
From outer space.
Look for our coming.
To the east, on the
East-
dawn of the fifth day.
dawn of the
Yeah.
yeah. He says, in a somewhat strange voice, he says, "When you free the beast, a great stirring upon the plain of Avernus will take
I don't
place.
know checker, but
Be aware,
I think of,
many beings of power will react to that event.
like,
I warn
checker
you,
butt, and then I guess
be
I have
careful.
sacred feeders.
I don't know
You
how
have a
that
wet
could
paper.
play out."
Kind of do
I don't know.
a respectful bow and say, "Thank you."
Yeah, no problem. Now, be out of this place. I cannot restrain myself.
Come, let us
And
go,
then we
friends.
leave.
And I start heading
I
off.
can't drink.
thinking about drinking. I could go get put away
Stop
dinner.
taking your diaper. Stop it. No. Stop it.
Excuse me. Whew. No, Greg, the crap doesn't go in the fridge. That's what the poop knife is for.
Hmm.
Okay. So, are you guys heading out?
Yes.
I mean,
That's we're still not.
I don't see
I'm
why not.
following Matthew wherever he's going.
Yourself.
I mean, you could chill and see how that ends out, you know?
I think I'm gonna head out.
Okay. he says, as you walk down the halls, you see the air again begins to darken, and he says, "Beware the Gorgons. They are no friends of yours. I recommend you find some way past them. They have no mind to resist Zariel's beckoning. They will attempt to destroy you if they see you. Now be gone." And that as you leave, the
Let go.
air continues to darken around you.
I said let go. If you're not gonna hold yourself up, I'm not gonna hold you up.
All right, so you guys are heading out, or at least you've left his immediate view. That's not to say you have to actually leave. It's you guys are free to do whatever you like.
I'm like,
So-
if I stay, maybe he will send me back to that place.
I will go back to
Maybe
our
you're-
tracks.
So it's not quite so simple, because you remember when Olanthius arrived, there was a great clatter and roar as he came up to the entrance to the crypt. So as you approach the exit, you see, or actually, why don't you roll perception for me, Tyler, or Matthew? That's persuasion. Perception. Okay. It's not a high bar for passing, because it's pretty easy to tell. There's some massive beast up at the top of the stairway leading down into the crypt. You don't get a good look at it before you duck back around the corner. You catch a glimpse of it. It's
Honey,
some
there's a large
huge,
beast outside,
almost
which means you need to change me into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
bull-like.
Blink, blink. Blink, blink.
And
You can take her, that's fine.
You see it moving around, and you can hear
Because she's clearly screaming for
great
you at this
billowing
point.
gusts of air
Don't have a
coming
choice.
from its lungs.
Like that?
What would you like to do? What's that?
I said like that.
Like what?
Well, you said it was expelling stuff from its lungs, and then you went.
Oh yeah, exactly like that. Just kind of like weak ass coughs, you know.
Do I have any concept of what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
or the size, I guess?
Well,
Oh, it's getting louder.
you know what R, or at least you know what Lanthius called him. It's a Gorgon.
Oh, okay.
So I guess well, but so we don't know if your character knows. So why don't you roll? They're monstrosities. I guess that probably would be Arcana, I guess, because it's not a natural being.
It kind of depends. Because, like,
Or
knowing a
I'll
creature
make
could
it-
be
I'll let
like
you-
religion, arcana, history,
I'll let you. How about this?
animal.
How about
handling.
this? You
Yeah.
are you. I'll let you make your choice
Okay.
of history, arcana, or nature.
Uh-huh.
But I won't tell you what the DC is for each of those.
Or
But it's
nature.
your choice.
They're all
Yeah.
+1. Hell yeah. I will go with history.
Okay. So that would be you're trying to remember tales of them. You know, like basically like all the Brothers Grimm style stories that you may have heard of these monsters.
I should say that's why I chose it, because Philip's childhood was just like walking around the crypts and reading stories of famous knights and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like deeds they may have done. So actually, you do recall the story of Berlin
Real quick, I'll be right
Embersmith,
back.
who encountered one of these beasts as he was delving into a cave searching for treasure, and his battle with it was legendary. And you do remember that he was able to defeat it by building a set of. This is a very like the giant or the magic beans style fairy tale, because he managed to defeat it. You remember he defeated it by building a giant set of bellows that he took from the smith back at his village, and using it to blow all of the petrifying gas back from the Gorgon back at it. So in this tale, he was able to turn the beast's weapon of petrifying breath back upon it. So that's what you remember. But it takes the form of a giant beast. And it's in game terms, you remember that it has a petrifying breath ability, and it's a large monstrosity, and they have very high strength, and they're dangerous to close with one-on-one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But we can see it from down
So
here. It's just
you
kinda
caught
outside.
a glimpse of it.
Oh, it's
yeah,
just
up
like
the
running
top.
around outside.
You spot with the roll you got in perception.
Yeah.
You caught a glimpse of one.
Okay.
And you can hear movement up there. That's all you get.
All right. I turn to night,
Yes.
and I say, like we talked about.
Oh boy.
And I looked at everybody else. I'm like, "You ready for battle?"
I've been itching for. I've got a few new spells I gotta try.
All right. I'll cast guidance on myself and run up the stairs.
Okay. All right. So this will be a combat encounter. So why don't you guys all position yourselves how you would like to do this?
Oh no.
I'll let you guys move your tokens into the order that you would like.
My map is so
I assume we'll
big.
just leave it hanging out.
Oh,
Uh,
well,
Unless somebody wants to pilot her, would somebody like to? She might be useful to have.
It would be useful to have, but for whatever reason, this is the one character that Rachel made on this platform, and we can't get to her sheet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hold on. Let me check some. I might have.
Gregor might be able to. I know I had it at one point, but
Okay.
I
Well,
can't
while
just
you're
look
looking
it
into
up.
that, I'll get stuff.
Yeah, I can.
What?
Oh, okay.
You can? Okay. Well, so what?
She's still level 8, but
Oh.
That'll have to do.
Yep.
But while you're getting that set up, I'm going to get the combat set up. So go ahead and get that all ready to go, the sheet and stuff.
Should we roll initiative?
Whoop.
Fuck yeah.
Linda goes fucking first.
We'll see about that.
Nice.
Linda.
eh.
That's okay. It's fine if you go last. Wink.
that second.
Will we
initiative
start,
for me
like, from
is
here?
Italians.
What's that?
Will we start from here, or are we like starting initiative
So
after we
I'll
start
let
running
you
up?
guys. Oh, Dang, yeah, Linda is on top of things. Very nice.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get a lucky 22.
So you guys,
Oh, Linda.
actually, you know what we should do is I really should have you guys roll stealth
Stealth?
Okay.
to see if they notice you.
Oh god. Wish me luck, because I should be good at this and I
Oh,
do
I
that
got
every time.
Well, I was gonna.
I didn't have time to wish you luck.
I think wasn't Matthew calling a battle cry and running out? I don't think we have stealth.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Okay, in that case, yeah.
It's so frustrating. I
Yeah,
have
no,
+5
forget that
stealth,
then.
and I roll
Yeah,
like
don't
a
even
1 or
bother with
2
that.
every time.
Okay, Matthew Flowers got a 19. Looks like.
So excited to find
Matthew
out
Flowers
you're
got a 21.
supposed to be stealthy and she can't stealth.
It looks like it says 19 with the +2. Oh no, because you got guidance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
The
Of course.
+2 is
A
my
horse.
dexterity. Or no, it's not. What does I get that from?
Of course, is the horse.
Oh, I get that from Jack of
Knight
Trades.
got a 7.
Yep.
What did I'm still missing. Did I miss it? T-Bagans? What did you get for initiative? We're just
I
gonna
don't
roll it now.
I don't
He
think
wandered
CJ's
off.
here.
Here?
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
okay. I
he
didn't
ran
hear
away
the same
again.
thing.
Be back.
No, I didn't hear it. Okay.
So- Somebody just roll for it.
Medallion got an 8.
Yeah, actually, can somebody roll for him?
Yeah, I'll roll for him real quick.
Okay. All right.
Give me 2 seconds.
What Thorgrim? What did you get? I forget.
I
you got
got
a
a 17.
Okay.
And Medallion got an 8.
We are not gonna bother with Adalion. Oh wait, that was the whole point of what we were doing. God damn it.
Who did
Okay.
What's
I just
that?
deleted her.
No,
It's just a thing.
it's a thing.
Here.
Okay, because he can't speak.
I know.
Because he can't do a lot of things.
What?
And
Apparently CJ's running up to roll initiative.
There it is. Okay. Yeah.
You know
okay.
what I could do?
Remove that one. What?
Nothing. Never mind. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, don't tell me unless. Okay,
It wouldn't be to
7.
you. It would be to Emily. Then it would be really dicky.
What did Adalion get for initiative, Greg?
8.
Okay. And a low roll.
Yeah.
Whatever.
She is still doing earwax stuff.
that was Lynn that was doing the
Back.
earwax. Welcome back.
Oh,
Hey,
idea.
T-Bagans, you want to roll initiative? You guys are charging out of the Gorgons.
Alright, so initiative, and then I see a bunch of stealth. Am I rolling stealth too?
No,
No.
I walked back on that
Oh,
I ruined that.
same.
because Matthew was running out there with a war cry. It's not the super
You
stealthy.
started to go stealth, and then
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
You just like you're SMHing your head,
you crit failed your stealth, CJ.
and you still rolled a
No,
13.
hold on. That is why it's a crit fail.
Uh-huh.
I ran out screaming. I'm just like, getting this stealth. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
But CJ, you're a halfling. You can't crit fail.
Oh,
That's
you're
true, you're
right.
lucky.
Excuse me, good sir. Allow me to do that again. There we go.
There we go.
All right. So you all come rushing out into the open, where you're immediately faced by this hulking beast, bull-like beast, and to the
Hell yeah, CJ.
to your right you see
Right.
another, that both of them turn towards you, and with giant gouts of greenish gas, huff and roar and bellow in rage, and come charging at you. So we're gonna start the encounter. Linda, you're up first. You get a surprise round.
Heck yeah!
So I'll let you start things off. Go ahead.
Hey, let me do that thing I just did, but way better.
Linda's gonna go over here,
Okay.
and then she's gonna do 2 attacks with her longsword.
All right. Let's see it. Show me what you got.
Attack. 22 to hit.
Nice.
And she is definitely like double handing it.
Two-handed. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a hit. Nice.
First attack.
forgot to.
Why the fuck is this not loading? That's weird.
Does it 18 to hit?
So your second swing actually glances off the
Oof.
the iron-like or the stone-like armor on this thing. Unfortunately, it does you hit, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. It just kind of glances off its armor. But your first blow definitely did sink in. The force of your swing was enough that it actually chips off a portion of its rock-like armor, and it kind of flinches slightly in pain. That song is really short. Let's do this instead. Yeah. So Alright, keep on switching. Okay, yeah. So your first blow definitely sinks into it, and it kind of just kind of snorts in rage. And how much damage was that?
That was 9 damage for the first one.
9 damage. Very nice.
I never had it.
I know, but I don't
Okay.
have it.
Okay.
Oh, it's up there.
It's right there. Like a fucking
Okay.
billboard.
Well, it
All right.
wasn't.
Next up on the
Where I
order
normally put it.
is, if that's it, are you done, Linda?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So next up is Matthew.
Here's the stiffy.
Sorry.
Oh wait, no, that was your surprise round. I tell a lie. Linda, you were so ready to go with this. You're like, finally some action. All
Yeah,
this
she's just
talking has got
bored.
me hungry.
Hungry
So,
for meat.
Hungry for me. So
20
go ahead and
fucking 8.
holy
Move.
shit, that is a crit. Here. Nice. That's
Great
beautiful.
night for
Okay.
Linda.
Yeah, for sure. You've been rolling crazy. All right, so yeah, that's a hit. And you get 2 attacks, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
one.
Wait, when do you get 3 hits as a fighter?
11, I think. 11 or 12.
Okay.
Oh wait, what's that, DM? We're actually level 11. Oh, all right.
Well,
Then-
it's funny you say that because actually I was wrong about levels. You should have been 9 for the beginning of this.
How are we doing crit damage again?
We're doing the brutal crit rules, so like you get that damage, but then you also
Okay.
add the maximum possible result of all the dice you use to roll it.
So 11
So it's
plus another 14. So that's
Well, I think it's, or right. Well, I think it's just the dice, so you don't add the proficiency again.
oh, okay. So another 10. So it'd just be 21.
The chrome is
Yeah, but that's
broken.
I mean for one swing, that's
Yeah.
legit. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and make your next attack.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah. So again, your blow swung with all your might still isn't enough, and it hits one of the rock-like armor plates at an oblique angle and just glances off.
I'm
Sparks
just too
of,
excited.
You're right. You're just rushing in with a frenzy. Sparks of white light shimmering off into the darkness with that strike. Okay. And if that's it, we're next up is Matthew. And Thorgrim, you're on deck after Matthew.
Sorry, my
Matthew?
computer's being really shitty, and I'm getting headbutted in the mouth by a baby, and
Oh, okay.
everything's going wrong. And Matthew is, I can't even see my screen. There we go. Okay. Everything is fixed now. Matthew is going. So are these guys like rock or are they metal?
They seem like their skin is made of rock almost.
Rock? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that's useless. Let me.
That's what they look
see
like.
Here. Yeah. Let me see the thing. Okay. Cool. I'm going to cast as a bonus action Branding Smite at 2nd level?
Branding Smite, nice.
Or I guess 3rd level. I'm not.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Linda, did you want to do any movement? Because you have, like, extra movement here.
Oh,
Yeah, you have a lot of movement. Because that might be relevant to what other people do. Otherwise, I would just go with it, you know?
Oh, actually, no,
Yeah,
no.
I'm
I'm not gonna
actually-
do what I just did.
I'm
Linda,
gonna
go
move
ahead
over
and move
here
yourself.
just to like let people move on past.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
advantage.
and actually, I like that because that sort of works in with your flurry of attacks. You do this kind of like maneuver where you slide
Yeah.
around it. It's like trying to turn at you, you know, sort of like a matador style, but you're moving so quickly that you just rush in past it and you land a couple devastating blows along its hide as you run past. So now you're positioned behind it, and it's kind of like snorting in rage as it's trying to turn around and keep an eye on all of you at once.
I did the old medieval circle strafe.
Medieval strafe. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm
Yeah.
gonna use my Mantle of Inspiration as
Okay.
my bonus action, and give temporary hit points of equal to 5 to both myself and T. Baggins.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then we both get to use our reactions right now to move our speeds without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, nice. I love that ability. It's so good.
So I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here.
Okay.
And T. Baggins, you can move yourself. And you get 5 temporary hit points.
I get 5.
What is it, Matthew? Whenever you use that ability, like, what does that look like to everybody?
Essentially, this is, I like this. I flip like a ghostly coin to them, and they catch it, and then they feel inspired.
Oh, that is sweet. Yeah. So like you like fling it through the air, and it kind of like as they catch it, it sort of fades to nothing.
It has that perfect
Right?
coin flip sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Ting.
Yeah, I used to have a
And
coin
just
that,
like this,
like every single time it made that sound. Yeah,
the sound of it, you just like feel hardened and
it's
lucky.
not this one, but
Yeah. Nice. I like it.
that one's not as good. Anyways, I will. Oh God. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I thought you just threw up on my shoulder. I will prepare my attack for the end of Neko's turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up on the order is Thorgrim.
All right.
So you and
First.
you and Linda, you've got this creature at bay between you. It was kind of surprised when you came running up screaming, but it's fully in rage mode now, and its gimlet small eyes like glare out at you behind ridges of rock-like skin.
First I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and I'm going as a bonus action. I'm going to hex the one right between us.
Is that a resistance, like, or does that just happen? Yeah. How do you apply that? Is that a spell save,
It
or is
just
it?
happens from what I can tell. It is concentration.
Okay. So
It
you
says
have.
you place a curse on it that you on a creature you can see. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra d6 damage, necrotic damage, whenever
Okay.
you hit. Also, choose one ability when you cast it. The target has disadvantage on that ability check. Ability.
Okay.
I can
So
switch
which
targets
would you
with.
which
I'm
would you like to
choosing
choose?
Strength.
Okay. So he has disadvantage on strength checks.
And then I'm going to.
You know, just a thought. Like, I don't want to metagame this, but if Matthew did tell you that these things are insanely strong. So giving it disadvantage on something it's really, really good at probably won't make much difference. Maybe that's metagaming. I think that's actually metagaming. So never mind. I should shut up.
Don't be a
It's
Greg.
fine. Yeah. Don't listen to me. I didn't say anything. It was all in your mind. Okay. So you're hexing him. That's a bonus action, right? So you still have your main action.
And then I'm going to cast
Oh fuck! I lost the ride.
So,
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up. By the way, T Bagans, you're up next. Oh, wait, so
Okay.
you're casting Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, it's a little complicated, Greg. You don't actually have Eldritch Blast yet. There's got to be some role playing stuff that has to happen there before you get that ability. Unfortunately, like
all right.
I understand what you're doing. You're taking that level in Warlock, but
Yeah, the thing actually has no effect yet. Okay.
yeah. So
I'll go for Ray of Frost.
okay, all right, sounds good. So go ahead and make a ranged spell attack.
And I think
And you actually
it's-
have would have disadvantage because you're within melee range, but he's flanked, so that cancels out.
It's a straight roll.
Into the dirty deck.
Excellent.
Nice, that's a hit.
Woo.
Very nice.
So, 11 damage.
Looks like 13 to me.
Well, yeah, I know it's. If it has resistance to either cold or necro.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Or at least, I probably shouldn't tell you that, but
Yeah, I know. I'm splitting it up for you to.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
11 is cold.
Okay.
The rest is.
You have anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. Next up is T Bagans.
All right, so
Medallion is
Yeah.
next, by the way.
I step over
Okay.
and I'm gonna stab it.
Nice. As rogues are known to do on occasion.
Yep.
Okay. He has not acted for you, so you get your stuff, right?
Yes.
You're acting before him. Yeah.
So does a 21 hit?
A 21 does.
All right, so that's gonna be a crit then.
Nice.
So and then I know Emily literally just asked, but what's the crit damage on this?
Yeah. So you take that number, and then you add the maximum dice of all of the
So if
dice
he doesn't
included
allow
in the roll.
T-Rex,
So it's
try
going to be more
Mammoth.
for you because you get your sneak attack stuff.
If he doesn't
Right?
allow mammoth, try
Yeah.
So it's
giant ape.
it would be the 7 is the base roll from there. It looks like.
So it's gonna be 21
Because like,
plus
have you seen a
whatever.
T-Rex?
So
Yeah. Because you have how many d6s for your roll? 5d6.
5.
So it'd be
So
30
Well,
extra
you're
damage
a
from the sneak
druid,
attack.
Tabaxi druid.
Because 5
Are you
times
from
6,
Cholt?
yep.
right? And then
Those T-Rex isn't Cholt.
then also you would have one more d6 from your actual dagger.
Okay.
So it'd be 36
57.
extra damage. So 57. Holy shit.
That's with the
Yeah,
plus
that's
one
an option.
angel longsword thingy, or short sword.
So that should be included in the damage roll.
Probably.
I think.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. It looks.
I was just saying it's the magic sword as opposed to like.
Oh,
a
right,
non-magic
right.
sword.
In case that matters. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So T Bagans, you come
So,
dashing
T-Rex,
in
mammoth, giant ape.
out of the entrance to the crypt. Your speed and causing the mist, the low-hanging mist to swirl around you. Your blurring form runs up to this beast that had been tracking Matthew's motion as
Or you could
Matthew
be
went around it.
wandering
But you run in,
on
and
the
you,
other continent.
you in the spot between the back leg and its chest. You get the intuition that area might be a little softer.
Damn
you,
it, baby.
you sink your blade up to the hilt, just right into its flesh, and it rears
Just
up
fucking
and bellows
screaming.
in pain. You step back in time that its thrashing hoof doesn't catch you, but its dark black blood is leaking down its leg. It looks wounded.
Let's see here.
Eh.
Um. I'm going to take the hide action. Not that I think it will do much.
Shush.
You're gonna bonus
I
action
do.
hide.
Shush.
Yeah, cunning action hide.
Okay. Roll
I have
stealth.
that fancy smanchy cloak, so I'm
Yeah.
like, God, I hope this works, and I'm just like curling into
Yeah.
a ball, see if he doesn't see me.
Nice. Okay, that's a pretty high roll. Yeah. All right. So you're basically trying to blend into the mist is what you're doing here. So your color shifting cloak kind of swirls with the motion of the air currents, kind of helping to blend in with confusing lines and borders. But that's your turn, unless you have anything else.
Nope.
Okay. Then next up is Adalian.
Dalian will move to the
Silly mommy.
Why are you just
entrance
so
here.
talkative and
Okay.
yelly and so goddamn clingy today?
I don't know.
and
So damn clingy.
uh,
I know. That's what I said.
2d8.
You are clingy.
3d8.
hit the kind of plus twice with her quarterstaff.
Uh-huh.
Quarterstaff.
That's a hit. That's 10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second attack with the quarterstaff.
Nice. That's a good roll. That's a
He
hit.
hits.
Honey,
And roll
if I
good
crit as a T-Rex with the brandings
Wait.
smite I have, so
Hold
if
on,
I
ignore
crit in
that
this next
19.
attack, my
Okay.
Wait. I'm confused.
plus
I thought
7.
you were rolling
Yeah, I
damage.
hit the wrong button for the 19.
Hold on.
No, but also for the second thing, I thought that was your damage roll.
My
It looks like
damage
another weapon
before
swing.
rolling anything.
Yeah, I know. For
Will
the
be
19, I
105.
hit the wrong button.
I'm not talking about the 19. I'm talking about the 10.
Sorry, what?
If I get a crit
Greg,
as the T-Rex with the branding
look
smite,
back on there. So you rolled the
Okay.
23 to hit. That was a hit, but then you
before
rolled
rolling
the attack
anything,
again.
the crit
So
damage would be
instead of the 10, I
105.
need you to roll damage for that first swing. Okay, so 7. Alright, so the second swing was a hit with a 25. Roll damage for that. Alright, was that 9 for the second swing? Okay. Is she going to do anything else, like martial artsy type stuff? 'Cause she still has the melee swing, right?
You
Yeah,
are
I
so
think she
fucking warm.
can punch
Dad's leg and arm are sweaty now.
as a part of her attack. I haven't played monks, but I believe she can.
Okay with this?
That's a hit.
Temperature we took earlier was wrong.
And
She's also just really sleepy.
Well, you can shove it up her butt and find out. You sure?
Minimum damage, unfortunate.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
as a bonus action,
Silly mommy. Doesn't want to shove a thermometer up your butt.
Dahlia will use her friendly defense,
Uh-huh.
No, she's having fun.
and allies within 5 feet have +2 AC.
Oh, I see how it is. You have her run up right next to you and give you AC. I see how it is.
Metagame.
Good job, Greg. Well, I mean, she could run over to
Well,
Matthew and give him 24 AC. I'm sure that'd be fine.
Yeah, right. You really need it.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, 23.
20. Only 20.
And then I'll cast Shield of Faith and make it 25.
Is that just roll or is that spit up from the other place?
Yep. Lots of
It's drool.
AC.
It's drool, hon. Joe.
Okay, so is Adalian doing anything else?
Now you should take a few levels of Forge Cleric so you can give yourself that extra AC
I know what you were
bonus.
gonna say.
Right, there you go. Alright, so she's got the friendly defense up. And that I assume applies to everything that's within melee range of her?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Friendlies within melee.
Yeah, it's handy.
Alright, so Adalian goes into a defensive stance poised on the balls of her feet,
Okay,
ready to move
You gotta
in
be
and
quiet. 'Cause
with
it's your
an
brother's turn
interdicting
next.
strike in case something attempts to attack one of her fellows.
Quiet.
And it is now this Gorgon's turn, and he's
Oh.
you all came on him. He wasn't really ready for this. He rolled pretty low on initiative, but now his blood is up. He's ready to go. He's roaring. He's raging.
Not lower
And
than
what
nice.
he's going to do is he's going to huff, snort, bellow in rage, and open his mouth, and a gout of greenish gas is going to come pouring out in a cone in front of him. So, I wish this thing had a shape tool. Maybe there is. To
The only
draw.
ones I know I can draw are squares and circles.
So he does a it's a 30-foot cone. So I think that this just 5. What? Oh wait, undo. Oh, whatever, this works. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Kind of goes off the screen. I think it hits. I think it should hit pretty much everything shy of Matthew.
Let go of that. I was like, what's that
So
sound?
let's move this to the map layer. Okay, so I need Idalian, Grim, and T Bagans to make. Wait, you know what? 5. Oh no, it hits Matthew too. Yeah, my aim is off. So I need everybody. Let me move it so it's a little clearer. Background.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so
You said
Matthew,
30 feet, right?
Thorgrim.
'Cause-
Yeah. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, yeah,
20,
you're right.
25, 30. Yeah.
I was counting
So
something
I need
totally
all of you.
different.
I know I was starting it from the wrong place. That's what I was doing. Okay. So I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw. As this billowing gaseous wave washes over you.
Uncanny
Linda,
dodge.
you don't have to.
Linda does it anyway.
Linda's like, farts.
Greg, we can't hear you. You're muted.
The 12 is Idalian's save.
Okay.
Uh,
So, oh wait, yeah, that's right. Okay, so, I need one from T. Bagans.
I
I assume.
did it.
Because I was gonna say put her in a onesie so she can because it's getting to be that time.
No, good sir. That delicious 4 I rolled is what I got.
Come on, baby.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, you used the. Okay, sorry, I completely. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so wait.
I mean, I'm sorry, DM. You said reroll. Okay.
You know, unfortunately, no, because everybody that was under 13 is now turning to stone. You are. You're not.
I use my reaction to uncanny dodge. It does not affect that.
You dodge the gas. Yes. So Thorgrim, or you said the 12 was that Idalian or was that you?
12 was Idalian.
Okay, so Idalian is.
I'm trying to figure out if she's disease and stuff.
It's not a disease. So how this works in game terms, guys, you are restrained. Currently, while you begin to turn to stone, you're not like instantly flashing into stone, but basically your speed becomes 0. You can't get any benefit from your speed. Attacks against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage with your attacks. You also have disadvantage with dex stuff. And every turn you get to roll again to save. If you save, it ends the effect. But if you fail, then you turn into stone. Like you just turn to stone. Oh, something breaks the effect. You know, it's a curse. Okay.
Time to die.
Time to die. You want to go back to that fish? That's how you do it. Okay. So it looks like it was Thorgrim, or sorry, it was Idalian and T-Bagans that got hit by that. So all of you see this wave of gas like wash over you guys. you manage to resist the effects, Thorgrim and Matthew, but your fellows, you look down in horror as you see scaly black stone creeping up from your feet towards your body, and you hold your hands up in front of you, and the tips of your fingers are beginning to flake and turn to stone as well. You feel a spreading numbness come from all of your limbs as this effect progresses. And next up is Night. It's Night's turn.
Okay, cool. So. Let me remember. Okay, so.
Sorry, I can barely hear you.
I'm counting, that's all.
Okay.
I was just counting. I think I would be able to see Matthew, vaguely.
Yeah, it's at the moment there's just like a giant wave of green gas that kind of went through the area. But yeah, you'd be able to see him, and you would know where he was going too.
Sweet. I'm casting polymorph on him and turning him into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
What? Oh, okay.
He agreed to this.
All right.
So, he is a willing creature
Polymorph.
in this matter.
Fourth level transmutation. Wow, that is real magic. Damn.
Yes. So I'm turning him
Okay.
into a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then is my feline agility a bonus action?
That's just a thing you can do.
Oh, it's just
I don't know.
a thing
You
can
tell
do.
me.
Right,
It's just a
right.
feature, I
Yeah,
think.
it's just a thing I can do, and I can only do it the one time unless I don't move during one of my my turns. Sweet. So I'm also going to use my feline agility so that I can move another 30 feet.
Okay, so I'll say, if you move to this spot right here, you are within this thing's
Right.
range of influence.
Move below it and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you would like to move further, you can. Just be aware that you may provoke opportunity attacks.
Does that include if I move like here's east?
Yeah, that is the case that you would provoke an attack.
Neat. Neat.
You'll probably be fine.
Oh, and for clarity, you guys, on this layout, the entrance to the crypt is sinking down from the ground level. Like, this is where you guys are is the ground.
Oh, good. Cool. So, yeah, I guess I will stay there for now. But my
Okay.
turn is done, and Matthew had an attack prepared for the end of my turn.
Okay,
That was
so
what he said
the end of your turn technically is after you've cast the spell.
Yep.
But if you want to change that so that it would go off before she completes the spell, I would be okay with that, because it sounds like you prepared this ahead of time.
Say that again. Sorry, I just got back to my headphones.
If you were to do it at the end of her turn, that would be technically after she transmutes you.
Yep, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Well, so you were swinging with your hammer. I'd say it's a little different when you're biting something as a T-Rex.
I didn't say I was swinging with my hammer. I said I was preparing an attack. I had to keep
I
the
don't know
T-Rex.
about that.
No, this was just keeping the T-Rex secret.
This is a DM ruling. You will get your attack, but you have to make it with your mace, not as a T-Rex.
Okay, then I won't do it.
Then he'll wait till his next turn.
Yeah, I just don't do it.
You're not going to attack?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the same thing
Okay,
happens,
so you're-
just but on my turn.
Well, okay. I'm throwing you a bone here because normally your prepared
but
action
I
would
don't
have-
want the bone.
or you would lose it.
I don't want
You don't
the
want
bone.
the bone. Okay.
No.
Okay.
bone-
all right,
the bone
all right,
is
that's
bad.
fine. The bone is bad. Bad bone.
It's a shitty
Okay.
bone.
All right. So, and the reasoning for that is not just unilaterally saying that that's the way it is, but like when you prepare an attack, you have like your hammer cocked back, you're like ready to swing it. When you're literally turning into like a giant T-Rex, that motion, that prepared ability, it doesn't translate, right? So that's
I didn't want to say I
prepare.
prepare a bite.
Yeah, right.
As Matthew.
That
One, to keep it a
And that's
surprise to make it funnier. Two, because
okay.
yeah.
Well, I guess. Well, I don't know. Do you want to do just rule of cool? I feel like it kind of breaks
It's up
it
to you.
a little bit.
I'm fine with you. With
Okay.
with whatever.
I'm gonna kind of say not this time, but
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, totally
yeah.
chill.
All right, so okay, so you all, you see Night, like this green magics weave around her hands, and then flow out into Matthew, sinking into his armor, and then just like this sudden burgeoning, bulging explosion of motion and confusing growth, as this gigantic form comes rearing up out of where he stood, and this humongous beast standing where he stood. I don't even have a token for this.
I was just about to send you one. I looked up.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Nice.
Well, I just
Wait,
looked up
just
T-Rex
interesting,
token,
T-Rex
and
token.
that's the best looking one.
Oh god, why did it go full screen?
Why are people mad at the T-Rex Monopoly piece? I didn't know that's a thing, and it's awesome.
Oh god, it's on Pinterest.
Oh, is
People
it?
are mad at
Can I
everything.
even copy this? Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. Fuck it. I'm sorry.
Copy image. I might be able to get the story. We'll see.
If you can find something
Pinterest
quicker.
is AIDS.
Yeah, Pinterest is
Well,
fucking shittiest. That's on
yeah,
record.
let's try
Fuck
this.
Pinterest.
Yeah. Paste. Okay. Sorry for the pause, guys. It just doesn't make. Okay. All right. I guess it kind of worked.
Don't worry, this pause happens in every D&D game once the first person to get polymorph happens.
Yeah. Well, and also this is all you guys and everything on the field watching in horror as this formerly human thing just kind of like this beast bursts out of what remained of this this person. Okay. Okay, maybe that worked. All right. Now I need to remember how to upload an asset. Okay, here we go. Upload file.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! I'm a
Yeah.
motherfucking T-Rex!
I think I got it.
Alright, so I'm walking.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
So-
All right. So it's
Yeah.
a large it's a large beast, right?
I think so. Huge.
It's a huge beast.
Huge. It's huge. Okay.
So,
Boy.
yeah, my friend just exploded into a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you guys know, but none of you know what it is. Like, it's just this humongous lizard thing. For all you know, like, your
saw
friend just
Knight
got
do it, though,
cursed or
right?
something, or well, yeah, you saw Knight do it, so you have that in your head, but
Knight,
you have no idea what this is or
why?
what happens.
He's our
Yeah.
friend. Why would you do this?
He asked me to. This was his idea. Don't look at me.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so I think after that was Knight's turn, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it's actually this Gorgon. this Gorgon was about to try and gore this pesky thing in front of him, but his plans have changed a little bit with this huge beast in front of him. So it kind of steps back in surprise, but then in challenge and in defiance,
Hello guys,
it
and
rushes
welcome
forward
to
and lashes
Jurassic
out with
World
its horns.
Evolution. In
So
this video, we will test
what are the
T-Rex
what are the
and see how
stats
many
for
people he
your
eat
new form?
can eat.
What do you want to know?
We have a lot of
AC. He's making a
Oh,
melee attack.
AC. My bad. It
Yeah.
is 13, super low.
Yeah, he hits with a 19.
Ouchie.
So
My
let me-
tender T-Rex flesh.
Oh.
It is
my
not
tender
steel
flesh.
like I'm used to.
Oh, poor Matthew.
Oh, it's a high roll.
Nice.
Good thing you're not in your own skin. Okay. So that is 27
Woo.
piercing damage.
All right.
and I think he just gets the one attack. Yeah, he doesn't get multi-attack or anything. Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep his health on this piece of paper because I don't have
that's fine.
a way to do this.
Well, if you wanted, I could set it on. What is your max health?
Huh? Oh, you can set it. Oh,
Yeah.
you could just set it on the token, can't you?
Exactly.
136 unless you want to roll for it.
I don't care. 136 is fine.
All right.
So you
Make it easy.
So you took. Is that with the damage or?
That's before the damage.
That's before the damage. So and it was. What did I say it was? I forgot
27.
already. Okay. All right. So I can track the health if you want.
Okay.
Or well, I mean, I don't know. I can track it. It's easy.
I mean, I'll track it too. You track it as well. I'll track it.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, so the Gorgon, it's kind of surrounded, but it's so it's still kind of trying. But it was trying to keep its vision between all of you, but with this giant thing in front of it, it's definitely focused on, and like its horn kind of sunk into your leg, basically, kind of like in the space between the tendon and the gigantic bone that now holds up your thing. So you're definitely felt that. That was not pleasant. It's a little unsettling because you're getting stabbed in places that never existed before. So it's a little confusing, but it definitely hurts. You do know that.
Yeah, I'm very confused as to why it's not metal.
You're right. Linda, it's your turn.
Hooray!
And after Linda, it'll be you, Matthew.
Okay.
Linda's gonna go ahead and attack the same one.
Okay. Wait, so Greg, for Greg, your hex. Linda doesn't get the benefit from that, right? Only the.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's me.
Okay.
And Linda, you do have flanking.
Oh yeah, so you get advantage.
Let's see what it should have been. That's
Ooh,
the
baby.
better number.
That's more like it. Yeah, that's a hit.
That's crit.
a bingo.
That's not a crit.
Yeah, she's a champion, right?
You were very distracted.
It's not a 19.
No.
I think it has to be 19 or above. That's 18.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 19. Sorry.
Wait.
No, it's an 18.
Yeah, she was an 18.
Yeah, it's 18. I don't know why it says. Oh yeah, it says greater than 19 plus 8. Then okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. It's a hit.
Only 5
It's funny.
damage though.
It's funny though that like I wish it didn't say what the other one was because you're like, oh man, if I'd been doing it one-handed. All right.
Yeah. And then.
All right. So.
Maybe that's a
Oh,
seven.
go ahead.
No, that's fine. I was just gonna ask what you're doing next.
Second attack.
That's barely a hit. It's 19 AC.
Well, I'm gonna do my advantage.
Nice. You have been rolling like crazy.
It's fight night for Linda.
It's fight night, yeah.
And then 8 damage.
Very nice. You're like, while it's being distracted by Thorgram and like belching greenish smoke all over your friends, you're like, well, this is my chance. So you're just like taking chunks out of its flank. You're just like whack, just in a rage. Or well, you're not raging. You're not a barbarian. In a cool, focused. You're focusing your anger into chill technique and precision. And you're slashing away at it. Chunks of stone-like flesh flying and pinging off your armor as you go to town. All right, nice, good stuff. And you just a reminder, you still have action surge and all that stuff. If you should choose to use it.
I'm gonna hold off for now.
Okay, sounds good. And next up is Matthew, or what used to be Matthew, and is now a giant T-Rex.
Rar.
What are you doing? Oh, that was your roleplay. Rawr.
The artist formerly known as Matthew.
Oh, Jesus, that was loud.
Sorry. I forgot to turn the volume bar down.
No, it's good. It's good. Tyler, you get a inspiration dice for that. Role playing T-Rex, I like it. Yeah.
All right. So Matthew, the very angry Tyrannosaurus Rex, opens his maw, roars. You see fire dripping from his teeth, and he will take a bite out of this thing.
Nice.
So I get a +10 to attack. a bitesy, and this is with advantage.
Well, I think
Oh.
yeah, he would still provide flanking. He's turned to stone, but it doesn't say anything about not providing threat.
Okay.
So you're good.
Okay, so I rolled a 27, which definitely hits.
Yeah. I'll say.
But I'm going to use the lucky feat to re-roll the 15 and see if I can get a higher. 20. Because
fishing for a crit, huh?
Yeah.
You're very lucky to. Wait, do you even get? You're a T-Rex. Do you still have all your feats?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, polymorph is ridiculous. I don't know things, so like, I know you're my friends. That's about it. So I won't eat my friends.
Okay.
But I may just go stomping off after things now.
Okay. All right.
So fair. This is the re-roll of the 15. Give me a crit. Okay. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Fuck! Okay.
Oh, not quite. Yeah.
Alright. So I'm just going to lay out here how many dice I'm rolling. Because it's a little ridiculous. I'm going to pump a 3rd level smite into this. Plus I have my branding smite that I bonus action on my last turn.
I just want to be sure. You can use this stuff even if you don't have... Okay, alright.
That's what gets crazy about, like, barbarian druids and paladin druids, is they get to just stack all this. Because it's not spells, it's effects.
They're just, like, abilities. They're like, things you know how to do. Yeah.
Except for, like, I couldn't cast Branding Smite this turn and then do it.
Well, because it's, like, at least in those cases, it's not really a spell exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It might be different if it were something like Firebolt, that like you have to actually memorize the spell.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you don't know any of that anymore. Okay, yeah, sorry, that's a
exactly.
Question. Go ahead.
So that's a hit. So that is 3d6, which that was the worst rolls for those. 4d12.
Oh, here we go.
And 4d8 with the huge smite. Plus 7.
Holy crap.
So that is 38, 43, 50 damage on that bite.
Jeez.
Oh, I love this.
Okay.
All right, so
I want to put this into context really quick. The reason I was fishing for that crit, I did the math. Without rolling anything, the crit damage was 105.
Jeez,
on that hit.
That's just insane. Yeah, just from the guaranteed dice roll. Yeah.
What? I do get a second attack, but it's with my tail, and I cannot make both attacks against one target because I'm.
Because you're big.
Yeah,
I
can't do a pirouette and tail slap him.
You can't be a ballerina.
I mean, if you were like a Rathian or something, maybe, but. Okay.
And then he is not a medium or smaller creature, so he is not grappled. Unfortunately.
Right. You're basically like. He's like a bull. He's like a big ass bull, but like he's a large monstrosity, but you're bigger.
Yeah.
So you reach down, and actually the green swirling gas right now that was going over you, it's just up to your ankles now. Like you're up and above it.
Okay.
You reach down, and with these giant jaws, you clamp down on this thing's back, and just like crush down with unrelenting force. Just like you feel in your jaws the to your new reptile brain, strangely pleasing sensation of crunching bone and flesh underneath your jaws. As you feel this gout of blood that bursts into your throat as you crush it. It's definitely very hurt. And actually, never mind. Yeah, so you've dealt devastating damage to this thing. It's not looking good.
Sounds good. I just wanted to check one thing. Not that it's gonna matter, I assume. But the branding smite also, hold on. Which becomes visible. Essentially, he has fairy fire on him. He cannot become invisible, and he sheds light for 5 feet around him.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't give advantage, but he can't hide, essentially.
You basically had like burning goo that landed on him, essentially. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you don't have anything else, it's Thorgrim next.
I have a bonus action, but I don't think there's really anything I can do with it as a giant T-Rex.
You get free action to talk, Tyler. Free action to talk.
Roar, 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 roar.
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 Nice.
I could give bardic inspiration to somebody if you'll let me inspire them with a roar.
Oh my god.
That's about it.
Sure, why not?
Okay. I roar and give T-Baggins inspiration.
Yeah, it's like this huge, like, the force of this roar, just like it actually blows your cloaks back, Knight and T-Baggins. Yeah, so like the force of it is.
CJ,
does it push all the stuff away?
Probably not.
It actually does. It actually does push it away somewhat. Unfortunately, you already inhaled a big lungful of it before you could stop yourself.
CJ,
but like
you know the scene from Jurassic Park 3 when they come across the dead T-Rex thing and the T-Rex like peeks over. That's pretty much exactly what it is, except for a roar in your face. Oh no, he does that. Yeah, it's just a scene from Jurassic Park 3. The worst.
Pretty much, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So this the force of this is just like so staggering and stupendous that like you feel the fear of your transformation to stone kind of fade somewhat.
Sweet.
All right. Okay. It is Thorgrim, and then on deck is T-Baggins after Thorgrim.
All right. I'm gonna say, hey, Linda, you mind if it gets a little hot in that direction?
It's already hot.
Because Linda's she's standing there.
As long as
I
I
mean,
don't catch fire, I guess.
I'll
Why do you
do
think
my
he's
Catch
asking?
fire.
Why do you think he's asking?
That's what I'm saying. Why do you think I'm asking?
I don't want to be on fire.
I get the sense this is a rhetorical question.
I move here.
Okay.
And I would like a dex save as I
From this guy?
cast Burning Hands.
Okay, so remember that you could have cursed his dex, knowing that you have this ability, but you cursed his strength instead.
It doesn't do saving
So
throws.
remember, it doesn't?
No, Hex's
I thought
ability
it was.
scores.
I thought. Oh, are you serious? I thought it was. Okay, all right. That seems kind of dumb. All right. He rolled a 15.
Fails.
It's good for like when you're in a chase, you can do their dex or strength to like help.
Oh, so they
catch
could
them.
like fail. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I gotcha.
Nice.
4th level burning hands. All right.
And 3 necrotic.
Nice.
So it's like fire, but like slightly spicy fire.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so this billowing gout of fire, tinged with black streaks, washes over the Gorgon, and it bellows in pain. When it clears, there's scorch marks on its skin. One of its eyes is kind of blackened and charred from the direction of your blast. But it still snorts in a rage, even though it is kind of like slightly leaning, or it's favoring one of its legs. So it's definitely wounded, but it's still in the fight.
You good, Dalian? Hanging in there? And I'm done.
Okay. And next up is T-Baggins. So you get
Now I
to roll.
die.
Hopefully not. So you get to roll again, and you are inspired, by the way. So remember that.
All right, and then
That
how
would
much
be a
is your
good time
inspiration worth?
What is your inspiration die, Tyler?
Yeah, sorry.
Probably 1d6.
I think it's 1d6, but let me scroll up until I get to the thing, which tells me
I'm like
it's a d6.
95% sure it's 1d6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's 1d6.
Nice.
Nice.
19.
19. All right. So you react in horror to your fingers and toes starting to turn to stone, but you managed to how would you even describe like the I don't know. I guess you just resist the petrification.
I'm starting to
Of
petrify,
lumps
right?
Yeah.
Just like it's slowly starting to go, and then Tyler roars at me, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, you're right!"
No, that's what I was thinking. It just seems kind of weird. But
Wait, hold on, you're right. I'm not stoned. What am I doing? Just shake it off.
You just shake it off, I guess. I've always thought that's a little strange, but sure.
Puff your
Um,
lungs up.
Okay, yeah. So
I'm
you're not turning into stone anymore.
Cool. Can I stab this guy now?
Yeah, go for it.
Nope.
I'll stop wasting your time. Get to
This is
stabbing.
19 hit.
19 barely hits.
Sweet. He takes 28 damage.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Woo. That was a good roll.
Yeah, so once more this thing is distracted by the giant T-Rex that just took like a huge apple-like chunk out of his body. There's gore still dripping from his jaws, but you not to be deterred, you dash in with a sideways step. You use your body weight to shove your dagger in between the plates of stone-like armor. Again, sinking in all the way to the hilt. It's looking really rough. It's just barely hanging in there. Like you can see its legs are trembling to hold its massive weight up off the ground. If Idalian's next, Craig, if you want to think about that. Do you have anything else?
I'm just going to do what I always do.
Bonus action hide.
Hide.
32. That's insane.
I am the mist now, bitches.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's my turn. I'll be back. I gotta get a bunch of stuff done, so I'll be back in like, I don't know, probably 20-30 minutes.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. See you in a bit.
Yep.
Next up is Idalian.
And it's con save for
Yeah, it is.
I shouldn't be rolling people's characters.
Huh?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's what happens.
he turns to stone. Yeah. So Idalian, you see all of you. Well, actually, I guess. Yeah, you must be able to see her. You see the stone that was traveling slowly before speed up rapidly, and just like ascending, and from her limbs, moves inwards and up, until all that's left is just a statue of Idalian where she was standing before. So yeah, she's out of the fight, effectively dead for now. It is a curse, just so you know. Okay. Next up is, after Dalian, it is the Gorgon. All right. So it's seeing it's going to attempt to attack Thorgrim here.
And I gotta change her book.
It's going to swing around, lash out with its horns. So. Okay, 24 to hit.
Easily. No, that totally doesn't hit.
What are you doing, huh?
So the horn catches you on a shoulder, spinning you, throwing you to the ground, and spinning you about. You take 24 piercing damage.
Oh.
And it, the Gorgon trumps in rage and
What do you
triumph
want for a
as it
snack?
smashes into you. Okay, next up is Knight. This is your turn.
And it's your turn.
Oh shit, is it my turn? Okay.
Here she is.
2 seconds. Ugh. Okay. I'm just gonna cast Thorn Whip.
Okay. Is that a save, or is that a spell hit? I can never remember.
Oh, hold on. That's a bad idea because it's ranged. Hold that thought. change of mind.
Okay.
Looking for something that's not super rangy. But unfortunately, I have everything rangy. Why? Why? Just why? Okay. I'm not gonna. No. Can I do that while I have a concentration thing going on? Shit.
Yeah, you can cast any spell while you're concentrating on something. The only thing you can't do is cast another concentration spell.
Right.
I was
I
saying
mean, you
wild
can.
shape.
You just have to drop the concentration on.
I think Wild Shape is concentration. Yeah.
I'm looking at that thing. Right?
It's not.
But yeah, you're right. You're right, Greg. Like she could drop it, but then Tyler would be very confused because he'd have back to his normal form and he'd have chunks of gorgon meat in his mouth.
It doesn't say that it's concentration.
It's not. You can cast Call Lightning and then be a Thunder Bear. It's amazing. Or Lightning Bear.
Oh, Wild Shape isn't?
No.
Okay. Well, if it isn't, then you can't. That's the only restriction.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna try and thwack it with quarterstaff, because why not?
Okay.
Just straight up just gonna, well, yeah. We're just gonna try and thwack it.
Yeah, unfortunately, your blow isn't powerful enough to make a dent in its stony hide.
Yeah. But if I move,
Yeah,
it
that's,
has
that doesn't hit.
opportunity, doesn't it?
You can, so if you want to retroactively take this back, you can take an action to disengage. Like, I'm not sure if you knew that. That's why I'm allowing
No,
it.
I
It's because
didn't
I'm not
know
sure if you
that.
knew that. Yeah.
No.
Normally I
Okay.
wouldn't let you take it back, but
Yeah, then I would like to disengage and move.
okay. Yeah, so that's just an action you can take. So that basically when you move with the disengage action, you don't provoke opportunity attacks.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're just gonna chill behind, or yeah, I guess if you go in a straight line, it's only 25.
So yeah, are you basically like hiding behind one of the
Yep.
legs?
Just like, doo-doo-doo.
Nice.
And
Nice.
then that's all Knight's gonna do.
Okay, I like it.
I mean, I can see through the T-Rex's legs and then, figure out something. But
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So it's if you're done, it's this it's the right Gorgon's turn, and he's on his last legs, but snorting in defiance,
Yeah.
he's gonna do what he can, just follow his instincts, and he's actually gonna belch petrifying breath at both the giant T-Rex that's eating him, like literally eating him, and also this more nimble form of the creature that casts the spell. So that's
It was wisdom, wasn't it?
no, it's Constitution.
Oh, Constitution.
Yeah, so and it's a 30-foot cone, so it's basically like all this.
Right.
So both of you need to make a con save. Oof,
Yeah, you need a con save.
I need a concept.
that's a fail.
Stay there, baby.
Tyler needs to make one too.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Oh, okay.
I won't really be able to hear what you say, but here is a concept. Ha!
Uh-oh,
We
T-Rex
both
has turned into
failed.
stone too.
We're both turning to stone. If we fail next turn, we turn into stone.
If you fail again, then you turn into stone.
Giant
Yep.
T-Rex statue.
Okay, so that's its turn. It's back to the top with Linda.
Linda keeps smashing with her smashy smash.
Linda doing what she knows. I like it.
Do I still have advantage?
You actually would not.
Okay.
You'd have to move. If you wanted to flank, you could move.
Well, she's
you could
bloodthirsty
do
right now, so she's not even gonna give a crap.
You could do something like this. Like if you moved here,
Yeah.
you would flank. It'd have to be this one though, not there, Greg. That's not how flanking works for these.
Nah, she's too busy like flailing.
Yeah, you're basically you've got your sights on a target,
Hell
and you're like
yeah!
Did you crit
whoa.
again? Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Holy crap. Well, do you want to roll damage for that one first, or do you want to do your other swings?
I'm gonna roll the first damage.
Okay, alright.
So that's 20.
Dang.
Hey. Hello, vaguely wrapped monster.
Then second roll.
Okay, come here.
Oof.
A
What
miss.
is it about... Your first swing is always a crit, and your second swing is always a miss.
She's just flailing.
Yeah, you're just like, ah!
Die! Die! Slack! Slack!
Alright, well, your first swing, you, you hit just between two armored plates, and your blade slices in between, and you must have severed some tendon or something in its leg, because it staggers to the ground. And that leg doesn't seem to be working very well any longer. It's clearly severely wounded. Do you have anything else?
Nope. That's my turn.
Alright. So, Matthew, it's back to you. So, in game terms, you are a T-Rex right now. If you were to turn back to your normal form, I think that the curse would dissipate. But otherwise you need to make another con save right now.
Sorry, you were talking to me, and I was not here.
I was talking to you.
Yeah. I have to make a con save at the beginning of my turn.
Or if you, I don't know, are you able to go back to your own form by will? How does that work?
No, she has to drop it.
I think I have to drop it.
She
so
has
you
to
would
drop
have
it,
to
okay.
Tell me to drop it.
Yeah, and you're a T-Rex, and a T-Rex doesn't really have any concept of being enchanted, so...
No.
However, I do have the concept of knowledge of something that's going on, and so I probably could just be like,
But
oh, this is bad.
This is
He
after
should
your
be a
turn,
person.
though.
Right, but this is not on your turn, though.
Nope.
So, yeah, I need you to make a con save.
Fuck!
Oh, man, that's a
no.
1. You turn into stone.
Shit.
No!
You are a giant T-Rex sculpture
Statue.
made of rock.
That's
Statue
a-
made of rock.
That's exactly how Matthew would have wanted to go.
Where did my icon go? What the heck?
Matthew, my friend!
So that roll didn't go through on my screen. I don't see what he rolled.
A 1.
It was a GM roll.
Okay.
He
Oh, it
whispered
was?
to me, essentially. Yeah.
How? Why was it a GM roll?
I don't know. I haven't been able to
I don't know.
see
You,
like
you're
any
the one that
of
did
your
it.
rolls
You
lately.
tell me.
I just clicked the button from D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I haven't been able to see any of
I think
your
that
rolls
it might default to that.
in a while.
That was a 20. You should have done that one. Why did you roll a 5 instead of a 20,
Hey,
Tyler?
fuck off, man.
God, Tyler!
Oh, I think when
Jeez.
you roll monster stats, it doesn't...
Oh,
Because it's just
Maybe?
probably assuming that I'm the DM.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's true. No, I think that's what it is, Tyler. Because if I roll from roll 20,
Yeah.
it whispers it to myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, you turn to stone.
Neat.
The dripping fiery saliva hardens and drops in little patterns of pebbles on the ground.
I do the
You're-
T-Rex pose from Jurassic Park.
You do. Okay. Okay. You look actually a lot. You now look like a gray version of the T-Rex in the museum, right? You're like
Uh-huh.
standing in that pose. Yeah. Okay. That was your turn. Next up is Thorgrim.
All of my friends are turning into rock. Ah. Gonna move here and remove curse on Medallion.
Okay. So I'm gaming this a little bit because normally a standard remove curse wouldn't work, but I'll let you do it, but it'd have to be a higher spell slot. So a 3rd level spell slot would do it. Because it's basically a more it doesn't say in the game, but I'm ruling it that it's a potent curse. Is essentially what's going on.
All right. No one else stand in that bar. No one get breathed on.
don't get breathed on.
It's kind of hard to get breathed on by an anus.
By an anus?
Well,
I mean, anuses
I'm
can
attacking.
breathe. We call it something else, but
That's not respiration. That's more like perspiration.
perspiration from your butt?
Ugh.
Oh. Yeah,
No.
that's not a picture I needed. Sweaty butts. Okay. All right,
Swamp
so
ass.
that's swamp ass. Oh. Okay.
Very bad swamp ass.
All right, so
T-Rex swamp
Thorgrim, you summon powerful disruptive magics, and you walk them through Redalion, and you get a feeling of almost a twanging of a cable being cut when your magics encounter the binding curse that solidifies the minerals in her body. And upon dispelling the magic, you see her body gradually return to its normal color, and she slumps to the ground unconscious. So she is at 1 health. She's unconscious.
Jesus.
But she's not rock anymore, so that's an improvement.
You can fix unconscious.
Yeah. Well, it's like Han Solo and Carbonite, right? Or not
Yeah.
Carbonite, whatever the hell they call it. Yeah, she's
Carbonite.
not fighting.
you're right.
It was Carbonite. Okay. She's not in exactly tip-top shape right now. Okay. That was Thorgrim, unless you've got anything else.
No.
Okay, it's T. Biggins then. Oh, he's not here, is he?
Tedric Baggins.
Well, since I'm dead, I'll do his turn, I guess.
Sure.
I stab him. Because that's what rogues do.
That's usually how his turn goes. So I think his...
Ha!
Oh, you're actually able to roll for him, too. That is a really low roll. Okay.
That's what he gets.
Yikes. Alright. Well, somebody's got to roll this sometime.
Yep.
Alright, okay, so yeah, that's definitely a miss. It glances off the stone armor.
Okay.
Is he going to do anything else? Cunning action,
Um,
anything?
Fuck, rogues. Bonus action, hide. That's all I know, but he's in the middle of a field. He can't really hide.
He's been hiding this whole time.
Has he?
Yeah.
He's been trying to hide. I never told him how well it was going.
Exactly.
Oh, well, yeah. Fair.
Maybe he can move into the now stone legs of the T-Rex and hide.
Okay. Well, oh shoot, it's not transparent, is it?
No.
You know what? I'm just gonna move this token to the map layer.
Okay.
So we can see things.
Yeah.
Is this part of the scenery now? Oh.
Kinda.
Kinda, yeah. All right. So does that look good?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
And that's a stealth check. Natural 20.
42. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Damn.
All right.
Man.
He turns to
He,
stone.
might... he turns this contagious.
Oops.
He just
Right,
wants to be cool too.
Yep.
Oh, that was in the token layer. All right. Okay. That is Thorgrim's turn. Next up is, sorry, that was T. Bagans. Next up is Adalian. So she's unconscious. Skipping over her. Thorgrim's turn. All right. So he's like, Thorgrim, what you doing? I made this perfect statue here. Why are you going and spoiling it? He's gonna stab you with his horns because he's very offended.
Mm-hmm.
And he crit fails. Okay. So he's lunging at you with his horn, and you sense an opening. How would you like to exploit this? Within reason.
Oh, what did I do? What did I do?
You had
You
explosive
rolled a 2
diarrhea
for an
just
attack, and you
everywhere.
rolled a crit for stealth.
Nice.
I turned to stone, and now you're hiding in my legs.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're hiding behind the stone T-Rex.
I'm going to shout "Olay" as I dodge out of the way, and I'm going to, if possible, as it lunges past me, I'm going to point it as it's going past its head, where it would have gored me. I'm going to point at it and say, something, and the actions, and possibly cast mind sliver. Okay.
So casting a whole spell is a bit much
Okay,
there.
yeah.
I'll let you cast a cantrip. I'll let you cast a cantrip.
isn't it?
Yeah, Mind Sliver is a
Mind
cantrip.
Sliver?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if it's a cantrip, then yeah.
Intelligence.
You basically don't have time to cast something more complex.
Okay. DC 17
It's a save. What kind of save?
intelligence.
It's got -4 intelligence. They rolled an 11.
All right. That's 2d6.
Oof.
And d6.
For your hex, yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh, wait. Is your hex concentration?
Yeah.
You need to roll to see if it dropped, because you got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you keep it. Okay, so it's 7 psychic damage plus 2 necrotic.
And it gets 1d4 off its next save.
Oh, this next
Minus.
save. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Very nice.
I go as I dodge out of the way. I say, missed me again. Better luck next time, man.
Okay. All right. Next up is Knight.
Awesome. It's
So I
Constitution,
think,
right?
yeah, I think it's Constitution. Good luck. Oh, there it is. You beat it.
Yes.
DC 13.
Awesome.
So you are no longer turning to stone.
I am no longer turning to stone, and I also dropped Matthew's spell just to try it. I will drop my concentration on my polymorph.
I'm technically an object now. I'm not a creature. I think technically your spell drops when I turned.
I think.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, that's a really interesting kind of D&D rules lawyer thing, because you can't polymorph objects.
Yeah.
But he was polymorphed into that object before.
Honestly, I feel like he's stuck as a T-Rex.
Sweet. Well,
Because
that sucks.
but then like all the magics bound up in it are still kind of like stasis, right?
Yeah.
So like if you were to somehow break the curse, then he would turn into a human again.
Oh, good.
You presume.
Well, he's trapped like that. Sweet. I am far enough away from this thingy.
Because you're not even concentrating on that spell anymore. Like
Nope.
like the spell ended essentially.
Yeah.
Ooh, good news. Good news. Good news.
Okay, so through the T-Rex statue's legs, I guess, I'm gonna use a Thorn Whip.
Okay, sure. That's a spell attack, right?
Yep. That doesn't.
Oh, unfortunately, that's not quite enough.
Yeah.
So your lashing blade of thorns licks out, but it just kind of scores across the armor of this thing without leaving any lasting impact.
Had to try.
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn. Yeah. I'm gonna just chill
Okay,
behind the legs of this T-Rex.
Fair enough. All right. So, it is this thing's turn, and it sees that the T-Rex is, stone now. So, having defeated his enemy in his eyes, it bellows in rage, and it's still in tremendous pain, obviously. but it turns its head looking around for a foe to target. Knight, you're undercover behind this thing's leg. It has no idea where T-Baggins is. So in that case, it turns around and sets its gimlet eyes on our friend over here, and it's going to rush at Thorgrim and attempt to gore you. So it's a little bit different because it's using its trampling charge ability. I need you to make, or actually, it has to hit with its gore first. So, 18 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, so then in that case, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ah. Oh no.
Oh, oof. Okay,
no.
So as it's bowling you over with this gore, it's able to make a hoof attack on you too. It's going to try and stomp you while you're down. So this is going to be a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Ow.
So, but you get to try and evade it. So here's the hoof attack. I gotta dip out in a sec here, but just real quick, that's a 21 to hit with the hooves.
My C is 10, Tim.
10? Yikes. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how much damage you take. That's a low roll on the gore, which is nice. That's 18 piercing damage from the gore, and then the hooves you take. Wow, low rolls. You're lucky. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yeah, so basically this thing just like rushed you and just boom! Its whole body sending you flying to the ground, and just like with a snort of rage, just kind of smashes its foot down on you. And it's just like, I'll be right back. Gotta pee.
So quiet.
Shut up.
You're ruining the silence. I haven't had silence all day. She has been non-stop talking all day.
I mean, I had a very intoxicating drink, so I'm kind of half here anyway.
Right. Well,
I'm tired.
You know. She's almost asleep. Very sad look.
Good news is at least I'm not down yet.
The better news is I have a level
Barely.
5 spell that'll heal literally all of us.
Mm.
From me.
Nice.
I have Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
So 3d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier, which is 7.
Oh, we can't hear you,
I
Kim.
forgot I was muted. Yeah, I know. So, Linda, you're hacking away at this thing, and then you see your friend Thorgrim get basically sandwiched between these two giant Gorgon bulls.
Oh God!
He goes down, and there's like a little spray of blood that goes flying up in the air as this thing is stomping down on him. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it should have had advantage. Because I think it was technically flanking, but you know what? I'll say it doesn't because it did the charge thing. Like, it started its attack over here. Okay, but Linda, it is your turn.
Linda's gonna ram her sword up the rhino's butt, even though it's not a rhino.
Okay, the old cloaca surprise. Nice. That's it.
12 damage.
12 damage. Boom. It's like almost crit level damage.
Oh,
Almost.
Emily.
And my second attack.
Oh, so close.
So close. It's right there.
Okay, I'll tell you this. This thing is almost dead. You could finish it off with an action surge.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, all right. If you hit it, if you get like a good solid hit on it, you could kill it.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah. Oh, can I do like 2 attacks with that, or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
It's
a
you
whole
get a.
nother
It's like a.
attack.
No, it's 2 because she
Okay.
gets both attacks. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the
I don't think so.
first attack.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure you do.
Yeah. As
Damage.
someone who's
Okay.
played a fighter for like ages in Tyler's old campaign, yeah, you get both.
Okay.
It's basically a whole nother action you can use, as long as you don't use it for.
It's different from
Mm.
multi-attack. Like we solved that problem on my bard where I was taking too many attacks. It's different
Yeah.
from that. You get like it's like a whole new action.
Yeah, it's a whole
Okay.
new action.
A whole new action.
Action. Okay, so 8 slashing damage, very nice. So you get another hit. It's not. It's like almost. Oh yes! Hell yes! Hell yes! All right, so you honestly you don't even need to roll damage. It's a guaranteed kill.
I shoved my
But you
sword through its anus. Like,
Nice.
Like right in the pooper.
Yeah, so like the first swing, you're like clearing the way. You like chop off a little bit of the tail.
Yeah.
And the second one, you just like line it up. You're like holding it parallel to the ground, right? And then you just like rush forward, and with the entire force of your body behind it, you sink your sword like all the way up this thing's ass. And it just goes like, there's kind of like
Who's
bucks
petrified now?
and like, yeah, right. It bucks and flails around in pain before it just collapses to the ground, like pulling away from your blade as it falls. Yeah, it's dead. Good kill. Dan, how many grits have you had this fight? Holy crap!
I'm gonna count them.
Yeah.
1, 2.
At least 3. I know you've had 3.
3.
I'm sure. Yeah.
One
Did
of
you get a
them.
You got
got
no.
a
You got a
crit.
max roll on initiative.
Yeah, I got max roll
Yeah.
on initiative, so like technically 4
That's
20s.
4 crits. That's insane.
4
Yeah.
20s.
Holy
Blaze
crap!
it.
420. Blaze it, yo. Very nice.
Hey, Emily.
Do you?
In D&D Beyond, there's that Beyond 20 thing at the top.
Mhm.
Click that, and like halfway down it says character-specific options. The first thing says versatile weapons, and you can select to roll both damages like you currently have, or only one-handed, only two-handed.
Oh.
That's how
I
you
will
fix
keep
it.
that in mind. I like that.
I mean, or you could leave it that way because it seems like you do both.
Yeah, well,
Honest-
it really
okay.
depends. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if she knows she's running into a fight, she'll probably two-hand, but like depends on how she wants to approach it, because having a shield is nice.
Right. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. That extra AC can be a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still have all your movement. Linda.
She is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you after you pull your blade away from this thing's anus, you run around, look with the dashing action. You're trying to flank it while it's stomping Thorgrim into the ground.
Goodbye, Thorgrim. It was nice
Yeah.
meeting you.
I hardly knew you, literally.
Yeah. Literally.
Hey,
We didn't really
I might
talk
not be the
much.
shortest member of the party anymore.
Yeah, it'll be Thorgrim. He's pounded into the dirt. Yep, so next up after Linda is Matthew, who is a rock. So we're going to move on to Thorgrim. So you are prone, by the way.
I do rock things.
God, that
You do rock
hurts.
things.
Roll over onto my let's see. I am going to
Oh, I did mess up because it should have had an advantage for you with its stomp. because you were prone at that point. But whatever.
Whatever.
Let me roll to see if it would have been a crit. Oh, it wouldn't have been a crit. You're good.
Oh, is that door open?
Cure wounds myself.
Okay, and you are still prone and actively being stomped. Just so you remember.
In the nuts.
In the nuts, like squarely in the nuts. 21 healing. Holy crap.
Damn.
Let me see.
That's a lot.
I am going to burn a sorcery point and reroll one of those 2s.
Okay. How many sorcery points do you have?
I have 7 now.
7 out of 8?
Yeah. So that
I want to track that myself too.
Okay. 6, 12, 13, 14, plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 5 is 24. So 24 health.
Very nice. You got anything else?
And
Anything else?
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay. So this thing is trying to stomp you. You kind of like do a sideways roll, and then get up on your feet as quickly as you can.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Very good. Next up is T-Bagans. So you are stealthed currently.
Cool. Matthew is a rock, and he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex rock. I'm just confused.
Yep.
Just like, I will figure out who did this to you and why. But first, I must go murder that thing, since apparently no one else can.
Hey, I murdered one.
5,
Yep,
10,
Linda
15,
took one down.
20.
Almost
If Linda took
single-handedly.
one down, do you mean the one that, me and the T-Rex were murdering?
No, I almost single-handedly took out the other one.
You kind of did actually. You just like chopped it. I think Thorgrim got a couple hits on it too, but
Yeah,
it was mostly
Thorgrim was on the distraction game, and I was just like, let's shove my sword up its anus and see what happens.
pretty much.
Alright, so I murdered this thing.
That is a crit.
Damn.
All right, it's almost dead already, but I just want to see what your numbers are.
Yeah.
I think if I click
only-
the click button, it's actually going to do some funky weird crit thingy, and that's not what we are doing here.
Yeah, it
click
doesn't.
it.
So, max.
Max damage. Oh boy. For this sword.
Yep. Okay, so that's going to be 32 plus the 36 that normally happen. So,
Oh my God.
36 plus 32, so 68.
Why is everybody
Frickin'
quitting with the
rogues.
T-Rex?
I demand an extra +1 for lols.
Sure, why not?
All right,
There's
69 damage,
an extra.
guys.
It's 60. Nice. An
Nice.
extra glint of light bounces off your enchanted sword, and that's what the extra.
All you
damage
hear
is
is for Matthew
Yeah.
as I charge it.
for Matthew, or T-Rex, I guess. Yeah. So, you want to describe how you do this?
Matt Rex.
So it's facing this way, right?
It's facing Thorgrim because he's trying to stomp him.
Oh, it's this way. Okay.
Yeah.
So I jump up on top of it if it's not that tall. Am I able to run up top of it?
I mean, it's like a giant bull, but you can like freaking Legolas up this thing's leg, you know.
Yeah.
Or not.
So
Yeah.
in a moment of actually, okay, we've all watched The Lord of the Rings. Remember in the Fellowship
Yeah.
when they jump on the Crave Troll after they think it kills Frodo?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Except I have like an actual enchanted blade instead of garbage. So.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you like jump up on this thing's shoulder and like you like hold your blade up above your head, balancing precariously on this bucking beast, and you just like with all your might drive it downwards right at the base of its skull. And your
Like,
blade
die, you son of a bitch.
right in a perfect angle, sinking all the way up as far as it'll go, and just like it doesn't even twitch. It just like instantly falls over.
Does it fall
Not
on
even-
Thorgrim?
No, Thorgrim was like actively trying to evade him, and he managed to
I
get out of the way.
asked because it was trying to stop him.
It was trying to stomp him, but he managed to roll out of the way and stand up again.
Good stuff.
But yeah, like you like just absolutely murderate it, and you're like, you do like this graceful like a little slide off of its body as it collapses, so you end up like over here or something. Nice,
Bastard.
combat over. Good job, guys. Except for those that turned into rocks.
Oh well.
All right. So how many rocks do we have?
I was
frozen today.
Just the
one
giant T-Rex.
rock.
And then Adalian is over here, just like bleeding out on the ground, but she's unconscious, so
She's got
she'll
it.
be fine. She'll be fine.
Wait, hold on. Don't we have a healer?
Yep. Hi. How's it going?
Yep.
Greg, we can't hear you. Greg, we can't hear you.
We're talking about the one called
Yeah.
Greg who happened to be next to her and then literally just left her instead of
I know
taking care
that's
of her.
what I saw.
Yeah, that's fine. I stepped from behind the
Everybody's
T-Rex.
definitely more worried about the giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. I will.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I
First
stepped...
of all, I pull out my bag of holding and just start slowly smuggling the T-Rex.
You trying to squeeze it into your bag of holding?
I'm like, hey,
I'm like
there's-
looking at it, looking at my bag of holding. I'm like, this will totally fit here. I just know it.
hey,
No, you gotta cut the sides
was
open a little bit so it fits.
today.
It's fine.
It's made of rock.
No, the bag of holding.
Oh, the bag of holding. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no.
That'll let the emptiness spill out though.
I spray her with the
Listen,
bottle.
if I can just barely get a Gatling gun in my bag of holding, we're not getting a T-Rex in there.
Sounds like you're not.
Wait,
very
actually,
good at
hold
Tetris.
on, Greg. I think Echo said she had something.
Yeah. I
First.
was waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to, because all I gotta do is see her. I'm not gonna move from my spot. It's within 120 feet of me, so I'm gonna use 2 of my Balm of the Summer Courts on Adalian.
Oh, okay. So that's that's the one that has charges, right?
Yeah, so it's 2d6, since I'm doing 2. And then she also gets 1 temporary hit point per die spent. So, give me a second.
Wait, say that again.
She gets 2 temporary hit points because I'm using 2 of the Balm of the Summer
Oh,
Courts
oh,
on her.
okay.
And then
Gotcha.
she only gets 5 health back, apparently.
Mm.
But it's something. She's not at
Yeah,
1
well, she's-
anymore.
Yeah, she's not at 1 anymore, so that's good. All right, yeah. So she kind of like groans and kind of rolls to her elbow off the ground. There's all like the spinning fairy lights flying around her. Man, what happened?
You gotta turn this down. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna destonify our T-Rexy friend.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I already had it work. In retrospect, I probably should have made it higher than the little 3 slot, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah. So you decurse the T-Rex.
Hmm.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, right. I had it on the map layer. So essentially, what happens is definitely kind of confusing for you, Matthew. The last thing you remember
Uh-huh.
was you nodded to Knight, and you were gonna set your plan forward.
Uh-huh.
After that, all you remember is just a haze of rage and bloodthirst.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The senses that this T-Rex thing experiences are just so alien to your own experience that you remember it more as an impression of like pastel images more than anything, and you remember the sense of immediate hunger and satisfaction as you were chowing down on this thing. But then everything went black, and now you find yourself lying on the ground. Wait, actually, I guess you'd be unconscious, but
I'd be unconscious.
yeah, you'd come back unconscious
You were a stone,
after
you couldn't breathe.
detoxification.
Do you?
I would assume so. You were stone. You.
That's how I'm ruling it.
By the way,
Stop breathing.
But this would be I'm assuming that some of your compatriots are going to heal you because you're at like 1 health.
Yep.
I'll. Hold on. Before you heal, Medallion, I'll cast Beacon of Hope.
No, she already
That,
did it, Greg.
that was like
Okay.
3 minutes ago.
Nah,
Yeah.
you waited too long.
Yeah, I waited too long. Dang.
Bruh, that was like 10 rounds ago. Where were you?
Yeah.
I'll cast a second level Cure Wounds on Matthew.
Okay. So, that's when all the stuff I was saying earlier happens after you were healed. So you are conscious now, but you just have vague impressions of what happened after you were transformed.
Alright, well.
Welcome back to the realm of the living.
I prop myself up on one elbow and I say the only thing that's appropriate for this moment.
I was frozen today.
Nice.
Nice.
What's that from?
Commando. Suburban
no,
Commando.
it wasn't Commando.
Suburban Commando.
Yeah,
Suburban Commando.
Yeah.
Nice.
made famous by the Nostalgia Critic meme.
Yep.
Nice. Well, good job, guys.
GG. I am falling asleep.
Oh, okay. Maybe this would be a good time to call it then. Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Not quite 9, but I'm super tired.
Well, you made it out of the
Boss
trap.
fight.
We solved your Gorgon bowls.
The puzzle, yeah, the Gorgon puzzle. T.
And we
Bagans was saved from the horror of an idyllic existence and back in the mortal realms.
I know.
Yeah,
Or-
they're all super great.
I'm at 12. That's 70.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
Neither of my healing wounds
T.
did.
Bagans might not know that he wasn't in the heaven. So,
No,
like,
I
as
don't
far as-
know. No
so
one
maybe you
said
had, like-
anything.
Yeah, so yeah, nobody told you a shit. So
So I hope you
far
realize
as-
that T. Baggins thinks that everything he's doing, by the way, is that he's actually not being a bad person. So
yeah, you have validation now, and not only that, but you've had like a religious experience because now you know what heaven looks like.
yep.
Well, you think you know
So
what heaven looks like.
earlier he wasn't a very religious person. He is now.
Nice. Oh wait, I was gonna so everybody got their boons from Shumroth, right? Did we finish all of that? I feel
didn't
like there was
because
one
I
person that didn't get theirs.
Me, because I didn't understand and didn't know how to come up with an idea for it, so Night went without.
Okay. Well,
he didn't tell me. He told me what my blades do, right?
Yeah, he
My
did.
blade. Oh.
He told you that it's part of a twin. It's one of a pair of twin weapons that when they are joined together again, their true potency is unleashed. But it's not broken as much as it looks like it is. But you need to find its sister and reunite them.
Before it works, right?
Yeah. But Diet, if you, that's what we can resolve that now if you want.
Okay. Well, for her, it
You
was
get-
just that she wanted something to make her stronger because she felt.
Yeah, so
weak.
you get a boon, and you get
And she gets
an
an answer to a question
question.
that she 100% just was like, nah, because she has way more fun not knowing.
willful ignorance. All right, sure.
Yeah.
No, but that's just your character. Like that's your character's personality. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, she is
yeah,
curious,
so
but she'd have too many questions to ask, so she's just like, nah.
too much work.
Mhm.
Right? But what do you want your boon to be? So there's some flexibility here.
I don't know.
It's kind of on a player character need to know basis, so I'm not going to tell you what everybody else asked for.
Yep.
But you have some. It's a pretty potent one. You could choose a number of different things. You can get like an ability score increase. It's kind of on that level of potency.
Wait, we got boons?
Yeah, didn't you get one?
No,
She wasn't there.
Oh yeah,
She wasn't
you weren't
there.
there for the episode.
I haven't
Oh,
been
shit.
in D&D for like a month and a half.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, Linda, when you guys helped to free the, to release Shumroth from his bindings, or through his intermediary, the demon Balgroth, or the devil Balgroth, you were given the both a potent boon and an answer to a question you seek. So you get to choose that too. And if you really want to, we can go into a different channel to discuss. So I did that for the other guys, but you don't have to.
I really don't care.
Yeah. So you can get a true answer to a question as long as it's within the knowledge of Shumroth, and also a potent boon.
I wouldn't even know where to begin with the question.
I would go, just go by, role playing. So like, you can, ask what became of a friend that you've been looking for, or, you know, anything.
You should ask,
That one is,
are halflings actually all evil?
that would be in character.
I think that's what Linda's got to do.
Okay. And, how about your boon?
That's another good question. What are my options for that again?
You can be very creative here. The level of potency is about equivalent to an ability score improvement. So you can,
Okay.
it can be pretty potent. And you can get creative here. It doesn't have to be something from the player handbook. And if you can't think of anything in particular, like, you can say something you want, and then I will give you, or Shumroth, definitely not the DM.
Yeah.
Give you something that kind of approximates that.
Linda would probably want something that benefits her combat ability.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, that's what Knight wants too, because it makes her stronger, so. I don't know if I want an ability score improvement necessarily, though.
That's what you're thinking? Okay. So, in answer to your question, and this is all, like, we're flavoring this. This is your character remembering, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, in your memory, you hear the echoing voice of Shumroth through your, like, shudder through your mind, and you hear the thing. Not all halflings carry evil in their hearts, but just as other species do, they have corners that may be exploited. As these corners can lead to corruption of many different varieties.
So Linda's
Their
first
souls their souls are flawed as those of any mortal.
Linda's first conclusion to that is like they could be redeemed, but they're culturally stunted.
Linda hears what she wants to hear.
If you
fair.
give them tall people culture, they'll be better.
Woof.
Yeah.
Linda's a little bit racist, just a little bit.
You know,
A
I never
little
noticed,
bit.
but I never noticed before. But now that you mentioned it, yeah, that's kind of true.
Well, that's her character flaw.
It's true, yeah. And for your boon, you want it to be stronger. It's kind of like a genie's thing. So like if you want to just be, is that what you say? I want to be strong.
It's more of just like I want to be more in tune with my sword.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. No, I like this. So let's do this. For each successive hit of your sword, and this is hits, by the way, and this includes action surges, improve the result of the dice roll by 1.
Oh damn!
Yeah. That's really strong. So basically, like, if you hit with your first attack, your next attack roll will be improved by 1.
Dang.
Yeah. So in effect, that usually just means that you get +1 to your second strike, right? If you hit with the first one.
Yeah.
But then, if you unload and like action surge to the wazoo, you could get crits and stuff like that. So that that's the boon you get. You find this newborn communion with your blade, such that it basically becomes an extension of your body. This newfound focus allows you to enter into a realm where the world around you seems to move slowly, while you land precise blows with a frenzy that you never before knew. This ability allowing you to direct your blows with even more precision than before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you could just write that down under features.
Yeah, I put that under my notes. Apparently,
Okay.
I have a backstory, and I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well,
I forgot that she hates halflings because her family estate was robbed by 12 dwarves and 1 halfling.
You blame the halfling.
Well, he was the thief.
Obviously he was the mastermind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the shortest one out of them,
Yeah.
so clearly the most evil.
Right. Okay. So we'll go to Knight then. So, Knight, what boon would you ask of Shumroth?
Probably something magical that makes her stronger, and I can't. Trying to find something.
So, would you like to would you like to make your magics more resistant to the interference of others? Would you like there's different ways you could go with this. You just want your spells to be more potent, or do you want to be like how do you want to play this?
My options more potent, or people like.
Honestly, this is very freeform.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So there's no rules here. If you're struggling to think of things, I have a few ideas.
I'm struggling to think of things. Ideas would be nice.
He didn't hear that. Sorry, I muted it right as he said that.
Yeah.
What if you did something like you're curious, right? You're looking for things, like the ability to find secret things.
The ability to find
Or like
things.
proficiency in, or like not proficiency in finding things, but just like a better ability to find things.
So there.
But that could be all sorts of things.
It's not.
Uh-oh.
He muted it.
Sorry, we were muted. I was giving her
you
an
were muted.
idea.
Okay. Oh, okay,
He
sure.
muted me. Yeah, ideas would be nice because my brain.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Okay, yeah.
See you
Talk
later.
to you later.
Bye,
Thanks for
bye.
coming.
Night.
It was
Yep.
fun.
I mean, yeah, that could be interesting too.
What?
Huh? The ability to have a higher chance of finding things would be interesting too.
Mm-hmm. Did you catch that, Timmy?
No, I didn't.
Well, character-wise, another thing that would suit Knight is she's an extremely curious person. She likes, adventure, and she likes finding things very specifically. And so Tyler was suggesting maybe an ability to, or a higher chance to find hidden things.
Ooh, I like this.
A knack for curiosities.
A knack for curiosities. There we go.
Yeah, sure. So how about this? You have advantage on perception rolls used to search for traps or hidden objects.
Okay. Works for me. Let me just write that down so it doesn't get lost.
Yeah, and that wouldn't necessarily apply to everything that's perception, right? This is specifically like your.
Yep.
This is your curiosity coming into play. You have
Just
a knack
if she's
for.
like looking around the
Yeah.
room and.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you have a
shiny.
knack for finding, like, you have an instinct for where something might hide, or where some other person might put something to hide it. Yeah, so that's your boon.
Sweet.
Advantage on perception rolls when looking for objects or other curiosities.
Hidden objects, basically. So that could apply to, like, traps. It could apply to, you know, you're trying to find a ring that's hidden in a room or something. That's what it would apply to. Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
We figured
Yeah,
out
well, good
something.
session, guys. Kind of a tough combat encounter at the end there, but let me tell you, it's good you managed to talk your way out of fighting with with what's his name?
With the Death Knight dude?
Yeah, because he is scary.
Oh
Yeah.
Like Olanthius. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Knight was definitely gonna die.
Yeah, I do not remember the specifics, but I ran that guy against the group in the Strahd campaign, and oof.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
a
they were all
ninth
level like
spellcaster.
11, and they had a village at their back, and they still had issues.
Yep. Yeah,
And-
he's a 9th level spellcaster.
Yeah.
Or 19th level spellcaster. Sorry.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
His spell save DC is 18.
Ooh.
Ah,
I did have a cheeky little thing up my sleeve that would have been amazing.
Yeah, what was it? Out of curiosity.
Heat metal.
If you want to tell me.
oh
Heat
yeah.
metal?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have worked. I mean, like,
there's
he
no
has
save.
resistance to... Oh no, he doesn't have resistance.
Yeah, it's not a save
Yeah.
too, so it's
It's
just
not a save. It just
you
know.
do it to a dude in armor. Who this guy's a giant dude in armor, so
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have appreciated that. He probably would have hellfire orbed you and killed everybody in the room.
it's fine. I'm resistant to fire.
I mean,
That's true.
the whole reason I decided to take mass cure wounds instead of like restoration or something was
It's
in the,
it's
in the possible
the hellfire
weaknesses.
orb. So get this. This hellfire orb
Mhm.
is 10d6 fire and 10d6 necrotic.
Holy
Ah.
shit! He'd have
So
to
yeah,
roll
this guy
real
is
fucking low.
scary. This guy is scary.
Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Ouch. As long as everybody survived my turn, depending on how that went, you know,
That was a test roll.
I would be able to give.
What was it? What did you roll?
Huh? 68.
Oh, for his thing, 68 damage.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Only
It's
34
that's
damage.
what it-
18 save.
Damn, that's a lot. That would kill me
Totally fine.
outright.
Totally fine.
Like.
No, I think I
have
used
this
that
terrible-
like in the Strahd campaign. They had to defend the city walls against a horde of zombies, and it was led by a Hell Knight
Led by a Death Knight.
or
Yeah.
Death Knight, and like they had because they had like time to prepare, so they had like taken a cart and pushed it in that was full of lumber and stuff, and like blocked the gate and all these different things. And so
Nice.
I was just like, yeah, and he targets the cart with this hell grenade, and it just kaboosh! Essentially Helm's Deeps
Yeah.
the gate.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it killed like 4 or 5 villagers and guards that were on the walls,
Yeah.
like to either side. It was pretty great. I think the best part was Philip, Sean's character, tried to throw a giant log at him,
Uh huh.
and he parried it.
Yeah, he gets parry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So like the description of like, I throw a tree at him. He takes
He
his sword
blocks
and he just
it.
yeah, and he deflects it
Yeah.
to the side. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
Yeah, this thing is, yeah. It'd definitely be a boss fight. Like, you guys, I don't honestly know if you would have killed him. He probably would have killed all of you. If you had broken his concentration and got E-Bacon's back, that would have helped for sure.
Mhm.
but I mean, he has a lot of health, so like even with heat metal on him, he, you know.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about heat metal is it would.
Well, so the
would keep.
thing to remember. Well, yeah, it keeps dealing damage, but then he also he's able to summon all the spirits in this place to attack you, so you would have been mobbed by a bunch of ghouls and shit. Like you would have.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
You might have forgotten, but when he first entered, remember those spirits that you were talking to?
Oh, right,
earlier?
yeah.
He like co-opted them, and they were flying around searching for you guys.
Yeah, we one-shot all those guys. It was fine.
Well, I was gonna say you were lucky that they didn't. I rolled to see which way they would go, and they went the other direction. But as it turns out, Knight just like told him where everybody was. I thought you guys were gonna hide or something. No, there was other ones.
Oh, were there more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most of them went the other way actually.
Gotcha.
You guys didn't explore most of the dungeon, which is fine. But yeah, I thought that was funny. Yeah, well, good session. Thanks for coming. Let's do what night would work for Jackbox game night or something?
Honestly, I don't know for us because we're kind of trying to cement our schedules in.
You guys are kind of busy. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm
sure I'll have days off. But
yeah, we can just play it by ear. I just think it was fun the other time we did it, so we should try to do it again.
Yep, for sure.
And if you find time, I'd also like to do frisbee golf too, but that might be hard for scheduling. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Definitely, like literally, my schedule is like, hey, you want to work tomorrow?
Wait, so you got a job?
Yeah, did I not tell you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm at the security place that Sean worked at, and my mom worked at.
Oh, right on.
So yeah, today I worked security at the COVID clinic at BTC, and then tomorrow and Tuesday I'll be going to Birch Bay Village and being a gate guard. It sounds like.
There you go. Nice. Well, that's a fast turnaround. Like, you know, that's nice to just land right in another job.
To let you know, if either of you end up trying to apply for Linden Door again, let me know in advance, because the employee girl thing has me turn it in at least a day before you guys turn yours in.
The what?
Wait, what?
There's an employee referral thing at Linden Door.
Oh, so like he could recommend you, is what I'm hearing.
And they want me to turn that in at least a day before you guys turn your applications in.
That's really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, that's dumb. But
it seems like they would be able to figure it out if they turned it in later.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, why do they need heads up for that? That's just weird.
That is kind of strange.
They ran out of buckets.
Heads up for what? I missed something.
Oh, nothing. We were just talking about Tyler's job.
Oh, that dumpster fire? Yeah.
No, I don't think you know, CJ. I have a new job. I work security now.
Oh, where do you work security?
Huh? Where?
Where? Yeah.
Same place Sean worked at.
Oh. That's cool.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright.
Bye.
See you later, Ted.
Wait, actually, before I leave, so wait, CJ, when are you leaving?
That is yet to be determined. Currently, September 16th is when they're kicking me out. And then I have until October something or other. Probably October 31st. They haven't actually set the official date. It just says October, so.
Gotcha.
Wow, so it sounds like you have to come up to Washington for like 2 or 3 weeks in the interim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're already well aware that that's going to happen. And the stream's over, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I haven't stopped it.